The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. An old Scottish prayer reads, "From ghoulies and ghosties and long-leggedy beasties and things that go bump in the night, good Lord, deliver us." 20th century man, of course, knows there are no such things as ghosts. There is one problem. He's never been able to prove it to everyone's satisfaction.
It wasn't a polar bear, Doctor. It wasn't. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't a polar bear.
Here, Mr. Manson, drink this. It will warm you.
I'm not cold, Doctor.
You were out on the ice. You're shivering.
Not from the cold, Doctor. Not from the cold.
Drink it, man. Then we can talk.
There's nothing to talk about, Doctor. I just want to get off this cursed ship.
Our mystery drama, The Captain of the Pole Star, was adapted especially for the Mystery Theater by Murray Burnett and stars Paul Hecht. It is sponsored in part by True Value Hardware Stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One. If I say Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, what leaps to your mind? Quickly. Of course, Sherlock Holmes. Everyone's aware that Doyle wrote stories in which Holmes did not appear, but unfortunately, they were engulfed by the tidal wave of Holmes' popularity. It's a pity, because Doyle was a great storyteller and a master in creating suspense and terror. Today, we'll let you judge for yourself with this strange and tragic tale as reported in the diary of young Dr. John McAllister Ray, whom we now hear applying for a position as ship's doctor in the office of Ronald Bruce, who operates a fleet of whaling ships.
Sit down, Dr. Ray. I can't abide young fellows who stand at attention.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, that's better. Now, you've applied for the position of ship's doctor. You think a whaling voyage is something like a holiday you young medics get on the P&O ships to the Far East. All fancy dress and beautiful, lonely young women.
Now, excuse me, sir, but I don't think that's quite fair. If you've read my application, you'll see that I'm interested in research on...
the effect of extreme cold on human conditions.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't realize you'd read it.
Don't apologize. I like young men with spunk. Can't be a good doctor unless you've got some courage. And you'll need a lot up where these whalers go. Yes, you're not married, but are you attached?
Well, as a matter of fact, I am engaged.
And what does she think of your being away for a matter of some long months?
Well, I didn't see any point in telling her, sir, until the job became an actuality.
It's cautious, too. I like that. I suppose I'd better get right down to it. We do have an opening for a doctor on the Pole Star.
Oh, you do?
Yes. The fact of the matter is, we don't know yet who is going to skipper the Pole Star.
Well, it would appear to be more a matter of concern to you than to me.
As well as on the surface. For the last 4 years, the captain of the Pole Star has been David Craigie. And we've been very satisfied with him. He's a fine sailor and always brings home a full ship.
Well, I don't understand the problems.
Craigie hasn't appeared.
Well, you could surely get in touch with him and ask...
You don't understand. Craigie on the ship is one thing. The shore is something else. He has peculiarities. One of them being that as soon as he's finished a voyage, he gets his pay and takes off for parts unknown. We don't know where he is.
I see.
Well, I'm giving Craigie until tomorrow. I still am of the opinion Captain Craigie will be here. And I must warn you about Craigie's peculiarities if you should sail with him.
Peculiarities?
Yes. It would be on my conscience if I neglected to explain that although Craigie is our best captain and a fine man, is subject to moods.
Fits of depression?
Well, I don't know the medical terms, but I must tell you he has them. He's also a very private man. In fact, his cabin is off limits to all members of the crew. He keeps it locked throughout the voyage. Not even the steward is allowed in to clean up. The captain does for himself.
I see.
Now, if this sort of behavior might give you problems, I wouldn't want you to sign on.
Well, I've always respected privacy, sir.
Ah, fine. On your word, my secretary will give you some papers to sign, and we'll expect you aboard the Polestar on the 19th at 8 a.m. sharp.
Flora, you haven't eaten a thing.
Why did I have to fall in love with such an insensitive man?
Now, that's an unreasonable statement.
Is it? Here we have our first dinner. I mean, the first dinner I cook for you, and I'm all happy and excited, and so are you. But not about the dinner, no. You're happy because you're going away and leave me for 4 months.
Well, I'm sorry, but I thought you understood. I don't have the money to open my own practice. With the money I'll be able to save from my pay on the Polestar, and with the bonus that's practically assured if Captain Craigie shows up.
John, we've been engaged for only 5 weeks, and you're actually happy about the idea of being separated for 4 months.
Well, I'm not happy about the separation, but well, I am looking to the future for us.
I just don't want you to leave me.
Darling, this isn't like you. We've discussed the problem that comes with being a doctor's wife and all the separations it might entail, and now all of a sudden...
I know. But call it woman's silliness or whatever you like. There's something about this voyage that frightens me. Something I feel, something bad.
Laura, darling, believe me, if you could tell me one thing, one solid fact that has brought this feeling on you, I won't go. I love you, Flora. But you do see the logic in what I'm saying.
Why I'm so unhappy. Because I have no logic. Only intuition. And John, I'm afraid. Terribly afraid.
As I open my diary for yet another entry, I cannot help but remember Flora's forebodings. As I write the date, September the 11th, I realize we've been out some 3 months now. Latitude 81 degrees 40 minutes north, 2 degrees east. There is solid, unbroken ice to the north to which we're anchored, and the same conditions prevail to the east and the west. Come in.
I'm sorry to bother you, Doctor.
That's all right, Mr. Walker.
We're running into real problems with the crew.
Oh, medical problems?
No, sir. The men are all healthy. It's the captain in the ship. You see, if that pack ice in the south hardens and we're going to run out of food and fuel, the men want the captain to turn around and head for home.
Well, you're the first mate. I should think that you'd be the man to pass that information along.
Well, ordinarily I would, sir, but you know the captain. He seems to have taken a liking to you, so the men decided I should ask you to convey their wishes to him. Will you do it, sir?
Well, if it's their wish, but I feel that such a request coming from me, a man who's on his first voyage to the Arctic, may not exactly...
Oh, you don't have to be an old hand up here, sir, to know that from now on the weather can only get worse, and that the ice to the south will freeze solid. We must get away while we can.
Oh, very well, Mr. Walker. I'll speak with the captain today. After noting in my diary that the northwest corner of Spitzbergen was visible on the starboard quarter, I went up on deck and found the captain leaning against the rail, staring over the ice to the north.
Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning, Captain.
Finished with your diary for today?
Not quite, sir. I'll have to record the results of this conversation with you.
You write down all our conversations?
No, sir, but... this is different than our usual small talk.
Could it have anything to do with the visit of Mr. Walker to your cabin earlier?
You don't miss much, do you, Captain?
A good skipper runs a tight ship.
Well, as a matter of fact, I may be out of line here, sir, but I promised Mr. Walker I'd speak to you, so Here goes. The men are unhappy about staying here. They want to go home.
Do they now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They feel that to stay here longer is endangering their lives because it's only a short time before the ice to the south seals us in.
I'm aware of that possibility, Doctor.
Then you,
There are whales to the north, Doctor. A whole school of them. I've seen them blowing. Do you realize there's only one small strip of ice to the north between us and a fortune?
Well, money won't be much good to us if we're dead, Captain.
I like you, lad. But nothing's going to stop me from getting them whales.
From your answer, I take it that there's considerable danger in our staying, and there's justification for the men's feelings.
Danger? There's danger on every trip to the Arctic. Your research should have taught you that. As for the men, they're paid to risk their lives and well paid, too, so...
And your life, Captain? What about that?
My life's my own, Doctor. But I'll tell you one thing. There's more to bind me to the other world than to this.
Other world? Your meaning escapes me, Captain.
You stick to your medicine, Doctor. I'm going below. Tell Mr. Walker to call me if there's any change in the ice to the north. Now get out of my way.
I informed the first mate of the captain's decision, wrote it up in my diary, and turned in early. But I slept badly that night. Between fits of wakefulness, I dreamed. And they were strange dreams, or rather the same dream. I dreamed I heard voices from the captain's cabin 2 doors away from mine. I could only make out snatches of what I thought I heard.
Nay, lass. Nay. Why do you keep me?
Selfish. Your love. Different.
Selfish. You dare call me selfish. You know what I was trying. Always trying.
You cannot. You must not. I want you.
Don't say it, lass. For love's sake, don't say it.
When I woke, the dream, or rather nightmare, was so vivid, I could still hear the sobs of the woman and the voice of the captain. I began to wonder, was it a nightmare? No. I dismissed the thought until breakfast.
Captain, may I have permission to take a foraging party out on the ice at noon?
No, Mr. Walker, you may not.
But we might be able to pick up some polar bear meat or other animals, and that would...
And you might also lose a man or two in the ice holes. I feel the wind's going to shift, and we'll be able to break through to the north and get to the whales.
Sir, the men are restless, and any kind of activity...
Then put them to work on the brass, Mr. Walker.
Well, it isn't only that, Captain.
Well, mister?
It's nothing, sir. I guess it's just superstitious sailors who claim to hear strange cries and meowlings at night.
You have your orders, Mr. Walker. I'm going topside and look for that wind shift.
Doctor?
Yes, Mr. Walker?
Does the captain... Well, I mean, in your opinion, is he... is the captain in full possession of his senses?
Now, that's a sobering thought. In a world today where dictatorship is fashionable, no one has ever questioned the absolute authority of a captain when his ship's at sea. However, suppose this man who controls the destiny of his ship and crew is mad. That problem is one that will be faced in our second act. Madness takes many forms, in literature as well as life. People may argue that in Moby Dick, Captain Ahab's frenzied pursuit of the legendary white whale was a form of insanity. But there, at least, the crew and everyone concerned knew exactly what drove Captain Ahab. The question facing ship's Dr. John Ray on his first whaling voyage was not only is Captain Craigie sane, but what form did the dark demons that were driving him take? Because there was no question that the captain of the Pole Star was a driven man.
What is your opinion of the captain's state of mind, Doctor?
Well, I'm not prepared to make any professional diagnosis, Mr. Walker, but it's obvious that there's something on his mind.
Well, I'm just wondering whether it's the same thing that's on a lot of the men's minds.
You mean about getting trapped on the ice here?
No. About the sobbing and the crying and wailing that goes on in the night. Have you not heard it, Doctor?
No.
Well, I have. And so have most of the men. I heard it ever since we left Dundee. Almost like it was following us. And screeching and begging to be taken aboard.
You think these noises have something to do with the captain's state of mind?
Well, it is likely. I mean, he's human just like the rest of us. Have you spoken with him about this matter?
No, Mr. Walker, because I think there's a perfectly natural explanation for the sounds you describe. The creaking of a ship, the sloshing of water in the scuppers, the rubbing of the hull against the ice, any one of those would explain...
Doctor, now, I've followed the sea all my life. This is your first voyage. I'm a hard-headed man, and I tell you, no ship ever made the noises I heard.
And what do you think they are?
I don't care to say.
All right, then I'll say it for you. You evidently feel that these noises are ghosts or something from the spirit world or caused by some other supernatural force. After the first mate had left and gone about his business, I recalled my nightmare. For the first time, I wondered whether I had dreamed what I had heard, or whether I indeed had heard the same sounds that Walker and other crew members were talking about. I decided there wasn't much to be gained by speculation, so I went up on deck.
Doctor, come here a moment.
Captain.
Look, yonder. Northward, over the ice. You see it, don't you?
What?
Over there. Just now coming out between the hammocks. You must see it.
I'm very sorry, Captain. There's nothing there.
Blast you for a blind idiot. Use your eyes. There. Moving off now to the west. There.
No, easy now, Captain. My goodness, you're shaking. You're not yourself. Look at the perspiration streaming down your face. Let me take you below.
Look, man. You see her now, don't you? There, right there. Flying from me, by God. Flying from me. Go on.
Easy, Captain. Let me help you below. Here, Captain. Take another swallow.
Thank you, Doctor.
You had quite a shock. Now, I think you should go to your cabin and lie down for a while.
You saw her, didn't you, Doctor?
I'm sorry, Captain. I saw nothing.
Nothing? You don't think I'm mad, do you, Doctor? Tell me now, man to man.
Well, I think, Captain, you're disturbed about something.
Right. But, Doctor, what do your medical texts say about madness?
In what context?
What do they say about symptoms? Bad dreams. Are they a sign of madness?
Well, not always. They can be.
Any other symptoms? Let me hear some of them.
Well, hearing voices is significant.
Another symptom.
Severe headaches.
Nary a headache since we left Dundee.
And before that?
No head pains, Doctor. Any other symptoms you know of?
And delusions.
What's a delusion?
Seeing things that aren't there.
Now we come to it, Doctor, don't we? Who the blazes is that?
Mr. Walker, Captain.
Well, come in then. What's the commotion, mister?
It's the cook, sir. He needs the doctor.
Well, what happened?
Well, he burned himself pretty badly.
Well, let me get my bag. We'll get right down there. I treated the cook's hand, which was scalded, but not as badly as I'd feared. The captain, with a fine mixture of persuasion and authority, got the cook back into the galley, and we returned to my cabin to let me rid myself of my bag. Captain, if something is worrying you, and you've admitted as much, I can't help you unless you tell me just what it is that's bothering you.
Easily said for you. But if I were to tell you what I've never told a living soul, that would do neither of us any good.
Well, it certainly can't if you won't tell me.
Nay, what's bothering me is between me and... well, it will pass. But seeing me all these weeks, and just now with Cookie, would you say a court of law would find me mad?
Well, I'm not a lawyer, but in my opinion, no.
Well, that's that then.
But as a physician, and from my observations, I would advise that it would be best for you to get home and settle down for a bit of a rest.
Home? One word for me and two for you. You'll settle down with your pretty wee Flora, won't you?
No rain! She shifted. There's a crack in the ice to the north, and we might just be able to get through if you'll come topside and take a look.
Shortly after the captain went up on deck, I felt the ship shudder and start to move slowly through the ice. I had some work to do on some specimens, so I stayed in my cabin. The movement of the ship northwards was unfortunately short-lived. After no more than 10 minutes, the pole star came to a grinding halt. I went up on deck to find both captain and crew vastly disgruntled. But that was nothing compared to what occurred during the night.
Doctor, open up. It's Mr. Walker.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning. What is it, man?
Come up on deck, and you'll tell me, Doctor.
Well, wait till I get some clothes on. I'll be right up.
Oh, for the love of heaven, make it quick.
Right.
I'm afraid to stand watch alone.
Well, Mr. Walker, what's this all about? What?
Quiet, man. Listen, and you'll hear it.
I don't hear anything.
It came from the bow, a caning and a sobbing of a little child. And then it changed as I went forward to look. I swear it came aboard and it went down below. I was afraid, but I followed it. Oh, the doctor, I tell you, it went right into the captain's cabin. And then it stopped. And that's when I woke you.
And since then?
I've been listening.
Have you ever heard of self-hypnosis?
I know what I heard. And whatever it was, it's down with the captain now. He's quieted it. That's it. Now, you want to come with me to the captain's cabin and ask him about it?
Certainly not. The captain has enough on his mind without me barging in at this hour.
Well, then I agree with you, Doctor. There's something on his mind, all right. And I tell you, it has to do with his ship. There's a curse on it.
That's what I'm going to get Mr. Manson. Are you coming with me?
As close as I can.
Looking back now, I realize I should have insisted that Walker be put in sick bay, but I simply didn't foresee what was going to happen. I hadn't been back in my cabin a half hour before Manson got me up to help with Walker. When we reached the deck, I could see the figure of Walker lying crumpled on the ice just off the starboard bow. I asked Manson what had happened.
We were standing at the rail. He was listening. I too, and suddenly he shouted, "There! Manson, the lights! Right there off the bow! Do you see them?" But I see something. I don't think they're lights. Of course they are. And watch. You see the way they dance? Like they're beckoning. Come on, man. Let's find out what this is and put a stop to it once and for all. Mr. Walker, easy. Wait up. Those aren't lights at all. Just a reflection off the ice of the northern lights. I can see plainly now. Don't be a fool, man. You can't see them clear like I can. Here,
I'll be sure.
Careful, watch out!
Doctor, the next thing I knew, he was over the side and falling to the ice. I didn't think I should move him, so I ran up and got you.
Good thinking. Now give me a hand. We'll get him back on board. My diary entry for that date reads, First Mate Walker confined to sick bay. Weather seems to be getting bad. Ice behind us closing in fast. Crew worried, sullen, almost to the breaking point. Must speak with Captain Craigie about Manson's report on our supplies. Found the captain pacing the deck.
Good morning, Doctor. How's Mr. Walker?
Well, condition satisfactory, sir. He had a bad blow on the head when he struck the ice, but fortunately no concussion.
Then he should be up and about and back on duty tomorrow.
Well, I don't know about tomorrow, sir, but perhaps the next day.
Then see what you can do to speed his recovery, Doctor. We need him. He's a good man.
Yes, sir. Did you see Mr. Manson's report on our supplies?
Half a tank full of biscuits, 3 barrels of salt meat, a limited supply of coffee beans and sugar.
Ah, then you have read it.
I told you, Doctor, that I'm in complete control of my faculties.
Yes, sir. But then you must surely be aware that those supplies won't last for more than 2 weeks. And the crew is up in arms.
Don't worry about the crew, Doctor. I've called for a meeting with all of them. And I expect you to be there, on the main deck at 2 p.m. sharp. All right, lads, all right. Now listen well to what I have to say. Now, I got you into this fix, and I'm not denying it looks like there may be some hard days ahead. But you shouldn't be bitter. Just remember how much oil we brought back from other voyages, and the money I've put in your pockets.
Oh, yes, that's true, Captain.
We've tried a risk or two before, and we succeeded. But if we fail now, there's still no cause for panic. Yonder's the coast of Spitzbergen. And if the worst comes to the worst, and the ice closes in behind us, we can make land across it and stay alive until spring. But it won't come to that. Take my word for it. It'll be half rations for everyone for the time being. But keep your heads and hearts, and I promise that you'll pull through and come out rich.
The quality of leadership is the most intangible of all character traits. In all history, every leader was able to persuade his followers, whether they were crewmen or people of a whole nation, that they could trust him. All too often that trust was misplaced, but was it to be so with the captain of the Pole Star? We'll find out in Act 3 shortly. Webster's dictionary defines euphoria as a feeling of well-being or elation, especially one that is groundless or inappropriate to the situation. Some people live in this state all their lives. Others spend their lives in despair. It's really a difficult matter to attain a happy medium. But as for the crew of the Pole Star, they were definitely euphoric.
Captain Craigie's speech had an amazing effect upon everyone aboard the Pole Star. Forgotten was the shortage of rations, the ominous increase in the wind, the dropping temperatures, and the ice all around us. Even more startling was the fact that everyone seemed to have put aside their fears about the strange noises and eerie occurrences which had the crew believing the ship to be cursed. And then shortly before noon the following day, Captain Craigie succeeded in amazing me. He was standing at the rail with his sextant, preparing to shoot the sun, when he called out to me,
Doctor, would you mind joining me?
Ah, good morning. How are you today, Captain?
In control, Doctor, in control. I wonder if you'd do me a favor.
Certainly, sir, certainly.
I'll be shooting the sun shortly, and I must be sure when it's exactly noon. Here's the key to my cabin. Would you be so kind as to run down and check your watch with my chronometer and come back and let me know exactly when it'll be high noon? Well, Doctor?
Yes, of course. I'll be right back, Captain. I was dumbfounded. No one had ever seen the inside of his cabin, and here I was with the key. I went down, and I must admit, as I opened the door, my heart beat faster. The cabin was a model of neatness, but there was one thing that dominated the entire area. A startlingly lifelike portrait of a wondrously beautiful woman. I checked the chronometer, watched always by the brilliant eyes of the woman in the portrait, returned to the deck, and waited till the captain had completed his calculations.
Well, Doctor?
Your key, sir.
Thank you. Did you see her?
You mean the portrait?
What else, man?
I saw it.
What did you think of it?
She's a wondrously beautiful woman.
Doctor, do you believe that long before something happens to us, we prepare for it, even unconsciously?
I'm not sure I understand, Captain.
No matter. You'll find what I said to be true someday. Well, we still have the whales, Doctor. They're still there waiting for us, whatever else may be in store.
With all due respect to your superior knowledge of the Arctic Ocean, Captain, I submit we're never going to get through to the whales.
And you don't like the prospect of wintering on the coast of Spitsbergen and living off the land, do you? Oh, it doesn't matter to me, Doctor. But I shall ask another favor from you.
Yes, sir?
I'd like you to witness my will. In fact, I'd like you to be there when I draw it up. Let's say, tomorrow afternoon.
In all honesty, I must say here that my diary shows I was deeply disturbed by the captain's attitude. Certainly my latest conversation with him raised serious doubts as to his sanity. If he were truly mad, then it would be my duty as ship's doctor to have him relieved of his command. While I was wrestling with this dilemma, night fell, bringing with it a numbing terror that drove all else from my mind. I was pacing the deck. The night was at its darkest, and I suddenly heard Manson call,
Doctor! It's back. Can you not hear it?
Don't tell me that's from the ship.
No, Mr. Manson, I shan't. But let's find out together just what it is.
It came from the bow again, I think.
Yes, I think so too. Come on. Hello? Hello? Whoever you are. Can we help you? Can you hear me? What's the trouble?
Doctor, look! There on the ice, moving away from us. See? That white ship.
Yes, I see it, but I think it's a polar bear.
A polar bear? No polar bear ever made sounds like that.
How do you know? It could be wounded or ill. Look, doesn't that walk like a bear?
I don't know, but maybe you're right.
Where are you going?
To get a rifle. If it's a bear, I can kill it. It'll certainly help our meat supply.
Well, I don't see anything now that we're out here on this ice, do you, Benson?
The moon went behind a cloud.
Yes.
Maybe when it comes out again. But I can tell you now, I'm worried about the weather. It looks to be making up for a blow.
Well, we won't go too far from the ship. There, I think I see it.
Where?
Over to your right, about 200 yards ahead.
Oh, I got it. You better stay back, Doctor. If it's a bear, it can be dangerous. I have the rifle. I can see it almost clear now. It's moving slowly. I'll have it in my sights soon.
Manson, is it a...
No! Lord in heaven! No!
Vincent, come on. Come on, you're all right now.
How did I get back to the ship?
I got help. We carried you back. Now, you've had a severe shock. Just let me inject you, and the sedative will give you...
It wasn't a bear, Doctor. It wasn't a bear. I saw it clear for just a minute. It wasn't from this world, I swear. It was shaped like a woman. But it was smoke, or a cloud.
It's all right. You'll be getting sleepy now. Just a minute, and we'll talk about it in the morning.
It wasn't a bear. I saw it.
I kept my appointment with Captain Craigie at 2:30. We met in the main cabin and sat at the table on which we ate. The captain had pen and paper, but I wanted to talk with him about things other than his will. Captain, I don't know how else to say this, so I'm going to come right out with it. I think you must get rid of that portrait.
We're here to have you witness my last will and testament, Doctor.
As I somehow think the subjects are connected.
You'll oblige me, Doctor, by keeping your thoughts to yourself.
Captain, I was with Manson last night out on the ice.
And you're not suffering from shock?
I didn't get as close to, well, whatever it was that almost drove Manson mad.
Are you telling me that there was a presence out on the ice?
Well, there was something. I saw it.
You too, Doctor. Are you sure you're not suffering from delusions?
I'm sure.
Well, then it must follow that when you suspected me of having delusions, I wasn't.
How did you come by that portrait, Captain? Did you have it commissioned? Was it given to you?
I stole it.
Oh, you don't mean that.
I do. She was mine. Mine. She was married to a dissolute drunk. She loathed him, but she wouldn't leave him.
Oh, perhaps she didn't love you.
Don't ever say that. She loved me and I loved her to distraction. Why do you think she died? It was my fault. I tore her apart, or rather our love did. The last days all we did was quarrel. But she wouldn't leave her husband. She could not break her marriage vows.
And the portrait?
I arranged to have it stolen from him. He didn't care one way or the other, but I couldn't sleep thinking of her beautiful face in his house. Since the day it came to me, it's never left me.
Nor has she.
She's always in my mind, if that's what you mean.
That's exactly what I mean, Captain. It's an unhealthy situation. Your thoughts about her have... well, they've brought some strange happenings on this ship, and the portrait must go.
Ridiculous.
Not at all. It's the portrait that nourishes your thoughts night and day, Captain.
There'll be no more talk about it. Now, let's get to my will.
Very well. But then I ask a favor in return.
Which is?
That you witness my will.
You? You're all right, lad. You have a long life in front of you.
But why do you say that? We're shipmates. Your fate and mine.
Don't talk nonsense, Doctor. I'm making my will because of you. I'm leaving everything I own to you.
But why? We are hardly...
Because you've seen her. At last, you've seen her.
The captain made his will. And at the last moment, since he had made me his heir, decided to have Walker witness it. That night, sleep would not come. I tossed and turned, but finally gave up and went on deck. At first, I thought I was alone. But then I heard a soft sobbing coming from the other side of the deck. I walked over slowly. Captain? Captain, are you all right?
Go away, lad. There's no place for you here.
Captain, you need my help. Now let me...
I tell you, go away. Unless you dare to look.
Well, if you tell me where to look...
Out on the ice, lad. Anywhere on the ice. Just keep looking and trying and trying.
Captain, please, I beg you to come below.
I see her. There she is. Goodbye, lad, and God bless you.
And with that, before I could even move, he was over the side and running off on the ice. I followed him as fast as I could, and as he ran, I could hear him, but always getting fainter and fainter.
Coming, my love! Coming, lass! I've waited too long for you! My love! My wonderful girl!
Captain!
At last!
Captain!
Together!
Captain Craigie, come back! Captain, come back! I'd lost him. Further search on the dark ice was useless. The next morning, Mr. Walker and I set out to trace him.
Here. He fell here. Look, the snow hasn't wiped out all traces.
That's right, and he got up, but which way did he go?
Now, let's keep straight.
Right.
There's no reason for him to veer. Or was there?
Well, don't ask me. I didn't see anything in the dark.
Yes, but he did, eh, Doctor?
Yes, I thought he did. Well, come on, let's go on. There, look straight ahead. Well, come on, man.
Oh, no. There's no hurry, Doctor. If that shape is the captain, he's long dead. A man doesn't last long out here lying down. It's the captain right enough. From the looks of him, he's been dead for some hours. You see that blanket of ice crystals and snow that's covering him?
Yes, I see.
He's gone! The wind blew it away! Doctor, did you... I mean, didn't it look like when the wind hit it, it was blown up in the shape of a woman and sort of floated off? Did you notice that, Doctor?
Nonsense, Mr. Walker. It was simply a snowdrift. Now let's get the body back aboard ship. Perhaps it was a trick of the eye or mind, but it did appear to have the form of a woman drifting away on the wind. We brought the captain aboard, buried him, and steamed back home with no more disturbances aboard the ship. The portrait? I insisted it be buried with the captain, as it was a provision in his will. May he, or they, rest in peace.
Certainly today, the great nations of the world are exploring the possibilities of telekinesis and ESP for their own uses. I, for one, don't think it beyond the realm of possibility that the mind can conjure up images that seem to take on some shadowy form of reality. But then, they're not really ghosts, are they? I'll be back shortly. If coming events are said to cast their shadows before, then the story you've just heard, The Captain of the Pole Star, which was written by Doyle at a very early age, certainly foreshadows Doyle's interest in ghosts and the spirit world. It does even more than that. It shows a deep belief which Sir Arthur held to the end of his life. And I can only believe, if he can hear this, how pleased he must be. Our cast included Paul Hecht, Court Benson, Earl Hammond, and Jane Ives. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. It is said that fine feathers do not make fine birds. It is also claimed that you cannot judge a book of beautiful. Unfortunately, both these trenchant observations have been consigned to the limbo of wise sayings that are constantly being disregarded. Birds, books, and even people are always being judged by their appearance. The sad truth is that the overwhelming majority of us will choose a beautiful fool over a homely philosopher. Well, that's life. And sometimes that's death. Our mystery drama, Escape of the Maya, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Arnold Stang and Norman Rose. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act 1. Beware, said Henry David Thoreau, of all enterprises that require new clothes. That was all very well for Henry T., who liked to live single-o at Walden Pond, where he could commune with frogs and flowers and field mice. My Lord, if everybody had that attitude toward new clothes, what would happen to a certain little world that lies within the confines of Manhattan Island, a universe in microcosm, which is simply known as 7th Avenue? But enough philosophy. You tune us in for action. We'll give you action. A most beautiful turn. Walking down 7th Avenue near 37th Street. She is clad in a stunning, shimmering, flowing dress. It is a dress to inflame the imagination and arouse the passions. And here is a young man who has been obviously aroused and inflamed because, without warning, he grabs her.
Let go of me! Who are you? What?
That's mine! Now that is mine!
Get your hands off
That gown! Where did you get that gown?
Oh, scream!
Take that dress off! It's mine! Now, don't scream!
There's a maniac! Help me!
Now just listen, you fool!
You're choking me!
Yes, I'm choking you. I have to make you stop screaming. Now look, you're an intelligent girl. Now you must promise to be good. No, now don't open your mouth. Just listen. I'm gonna let go of you. See? Now, take off that dress. Still from you.
Thank you, officer. I shall call when I require your services again.
I'll kill him. I'll destroy him utterly.
Vaughn, it's too early in the morning to talk about killing.
He stole the Maya. He stole the Maya.
All right, so he stole the Maya.
Oh, sure, you could say, all right, is the Maya your inspired vision? Was the Maya distilled from your blood? You fat Philistine.
I'm trying to lose weight.
I shall assassinate that depraved thief.
You'll be out of here by lunchtime.
I'll let out his heart's blood.
Now, Vaughn, what do you think? The show is in 13 days. I need another design.
Morris. How can you speak of new designs? I lie here violated, ravaged, distraught.
Give me something I can produce for $49.95.
Leave me, Morris, with my grief.
A simple little frock with a collar. Vaughn, what do you think about a collar?
Oh, that viper. I allowed him to sit at my feet, basking in the rays of my creativity.
I got it. Let's bring back the Peter Pan
Plunged into my infamous wretch, plunges a poisoned dagger into my back.
Go on, listen to me. The reason you're getting off easy, I saw that girl's father last night. I thought if I would explain to him about the Maya...
The rape of the Maya.
How you designed this gorgeous dress, and for only $39.95.
Be my witness, Mars. The dagger he plunged into my back is the dagger I shall thrust into his heart.
But I take a look at the father, a giant, a hard hat. When I say who I am, he says, what do you want? If you know what could kill, I'd be a corpse.
To design the Maya. Maya, daughter of Atlas and Diana. I was inspired by the ancient gods themselves.
But I explained to him how you created such a masterpiece and had it stolen from you by your best friend, who turns around and sells it to another manufacturer. Why, this big giant, you know what? He just sat down and cried. God!
through his full, perfidious heart. I shall stab him.
So, no charges, everything's fixed.
I shall rid the world of an abomination that calls itself Perry Fullerton.
You come right back to work this afternoon.
I shall never take pencil in hand again. Leave me with my grief.
All right. God! You know, Vaughn, when I heard that you were arrested for attacking a girl, well, how could I believe it?
Harry! Sally Joe, I have to talk to you.
Oh, well?
Sally Joe, I'm in trouble.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, sugar.
What I mean is, real trouble.
Oh, I'm genuinely sorry to hear that.
Oh, it's a bad scene, oh, it's total trouble.
Oh, Perry, honey.
He did, Adrian.
Adrian?
Yes, if Adrian finds me,
Perry, sugar, now why should you be scared?
I need $500, right now. What?
But you got $500. You took that adorable little Maya dress over to the man at Personality Frocks, and he gave you $500 in nice new bills.
He did.
Well, then you have the $500.
Well,
Well, what?
He don't have the 500.
Adrian.
Yeah, it's Adrian.
Sally Joe, what is he doing here?
What am I doing here? I pay the rent, that's what I'm doing here.
Well, now, that's not really true.
It ain't. Perry owes me 500, so he's paying with my money.
Adrian, let me explain.
What's to explain? You just come up with 5 big bills which you owe me. Dig into them green pants of yours.
They're aqua.
And hand over the dough.
Well, I have the money.
I don't like where this is headed.
But do you know the shoddy way they make things
You
today?
ain't gonna like it either.
Well, there's a hole in my pocket, you see? And the money just slipped out.
I'll tell you where.
But he pushes it.
Doubt you stopped off on the way down here. You laid the whole 500 on some nag.
That's not true.
The race is over, but your nag is still running.
Now, Adrian, don't press me.
You see this little slip of paper? Read it.
Nobody pushes me around.
Everybody pushes you around, punk. Read what it says on the paper.
Maya, 500 p.m. Well?
That's your marker. He showed you that on her nose, and she'd come in dead last.
Maya? How could a horse named Maya lose? Vaughn and I designed a gown called Maya.
Vaughn and you? Oh, now, sugar.
Oh, you're always trying to put me down, Sally. Vaughn warned me about you.
Shut up, she's on your side. She showed you how to raise 500 by stealing a dress design. But the natural-born sucker like you can't pass by a betting parlor or a bookie. You must have dropped the whole 500. Now kill him.
I told you there was a hole in my pocket.
The money, burn the hole in it. You treat yourself pretty good on my dough, don't you? Punk. You must have paid $50-$60 for that red shirt.
It's pink. Flamingo pink.
You don't make a sucker out of me.
Adrian, sugar, you're raising your voice.
This punk,
Adrian, that won't get you your $500.
It'll get me something else, satisfaction.
Adrian, you can't afford to kill a person just for satisfaction.
Why not? Why can't
I know, and
just because he wants to. I'm human. I got needs.
Adrian.
Hey, now, you've got to fold up that knife.
Adrian.
You don't want to kill me.
But I do.
I'll pay you.
You ain't never gonna pay.
No, but I will. I swear I will.
You had the money.
I know. And on the way down here, well, I heard about a good thing in the Fifth at Starlight Park at 8 to 1. His name was Clothes Horse. Oh, yeah, Clothes Horse, and I'm a designer.
You're an assistant designer.
So, I thought, well, I'd have enough to pay you back plus. Clothes Horse. Oh, if you were me, wouldn't you bet your life on Clothes Horse?
Do you know what you are? You are a hunchbetter.
Oh, yes, indeed. I am a hunchback.
You know what happens to hunchbetters? They die broke, you understand?
Oh, yes, indeed. I do. They die broke.
So, why shouldn't you die now?
No, I swear to you, Adrian, I'll get that money. I'll pay you back. Only please don't kill me.
Oh, I don't know. How can a soft-hearted guy like me expect to get anywhere in this world?
Oh, believe me, Adrian. Yeah, forget what you hear. Nice guys do finish first.
So, I ain't gonna kill you.
And you won't regret it. I'll pay you back every cent.
But just to make sure you remember, I'm gonna...
No, you keep
on the right side of that chin of yours.
Adrian, no, I won't.
Don't try to fight him, Perry. Now, don't.
Let go of my arm, punk.
No, I won't let you kill me.
I said let go.
No, don't kill him.
Hold still, you're getting off right.
You killed him.
I told him to stand still. It was his own fault.
Oh, the blood. Look at that blood. Oh, what have we done?
Who's that?
Open up, Perry Fullerton. I know you're in there. Open the door and face me.
Keep still or go away.
The door.
What about the door?
Perry Fullerton, you have reached the mire. You shall reach the whirlwind. The door. It isn't locked. Oh, what do we do if he turns the knob? In this package, I have a gift for you. Come, let me look at your face as I unwrap it. Perry Fullerton, you forgot to look.
The back.
Yes, Spade, you're a dead man. I'm gonna... Why, he just fainted.
You know this creep?
Oh, sure, of course. His name is Vaughn.
Oh, not anymore, it ain't. It's just been changed.
It has?
To Patsy. Leave me make a few arrangements.
Thanks, officer. Tell me, isn't this where I came in? Vaughn, you know what they say. They say you killed him.
Yes.
The door was open. A neighbor passed by. They say you were lying there, unconscious, on the floor next to him.
Yes.
The knife with the switchblade, with blood on it, was in your hand.
Yes.
They say you had the motive.
Yes.
And so, when you add all this together, it proves you killed him. That's what they say.
Yes, Morris, that's what they say.
But, Vaughn, you know. I say I don't believe a word they say.
Why, Morris, why?
Because I believe you're innocent. I refuse point blank to believe them.
No, Morris, believe them.
What are you saying? Why should I believe?
Because they happen to be right. I'm guilty.
Guilty? Vaughn, how can you even say such a thing?
Because, Morris, it's true.
Oh, no. No, not you.
I killed him.
I can't believe it. How could a person like you kill another human being? Well, what a pointed and pertinent question. How could Vaughn have done it? Especially since we were present and know full well how matters went. The usual procedure is for the guilty to claim innocence. Here, on the other hand, is an innocent who claims guilt. Well, that's why we have a second act, so we can turn the screw even tighter. Maya was the name of the ancient Greek goddess of fertility. Maya is also the name of a sleek 3-year-old racehorse who is still considered a maiden, meaning she hasn't won yet. And finally, Maya is the name of a beautiful gown, designed by Vaughn Lemaire. Well, the goddess named Maya inspired the gown, but the racehorse named Maya inspired a losing bet. A chain of circumstances, the latest link of which finds our poor Vaughn Lemaire in prison, charged with murder. Not you probably are, but a murderer? Definitely not.
Oh, how little we know the inner heart of another human being.
Don't start up with me, Vaughn. I know you.
Oh, Morris, like Diogenes, you seek so desperately for the minuscule speck of what is good in man.
Did you kill him?
Did I kill him?
Say yes or no.
Yes.
I don't believe it.
The essential goodness.
And say yes.
Yes.
I still don't believe it.
Why? Why won't you believe
Will
it?
you stop being stubborn? You want to sit in the electric chair? You didn't kill him, and that's all there is to it.
Morris, accept reality.
You talk to me about reality.
Oh, poor Morris, the eternal optimist. You so desperately want to believe in the essential goodness of man, but man is evil. The flesh is wicked. I have the brand of Cain, the murderer's mark.
What are you talking about? How could you kill anybody? You faint at the sight of blood.
Yes, Morris, but you don't see the blood until afterward.
Okay, Mr. Wise Guy. Wind up in the chair with the wires and the metal cap.
I decided to kill him. I purchased the knife. I went to the apartment, and I killed him. You must accept it, Morris.
No.
Oh, poor Morris. Poor, loyal, loving Morris.
You mean you killed him? You really, actually killed him?
Now, here, do you feel so badly?
I'll get you a lawyer.
Now, please, Morris, not your son-in-law.
Sheldon's a wonderful lawyer.
I don't want a wonderful lawyer.
Why not?
He might get me acquitted.
That would be bad.
I'm guilty. I must pay for my crime.
Vaughn, is there anything you need?
Solitude. I must compose the speech.
What speech?
When the judge will say, Vaughn Lemire, do you have anything to say before sentence is passed upon you? I intend to be ready.
Yeah. I tell you, Vaughn, after they made you in the middle of a... threw away the model. Lieutenant Valentine.
What can I do for you, Mr.
Goodman, Morris Goodman of Goodman Originals. We're almost neighbors. Look, I hate to bother you in the middle of a working day.
Oh, that's perfectly all right, Mr. Goodman. We at your police department are public servants, constantly at your disposal.
It's about,
Oh, yes. Vaughn Lemire. Are you a blood relative?
Well, I'm closer than that. He's my designer.
Well, how may I help you?
Well, I just can't believe he would commit a murder.
Why can't you believe it?
Well, because...
because people we know do not commit murder, correct? Murderers are subhuman, evil, strange.
But he's such a gentle person. He's crazy, maybe, but...
Yes, but there's an extensive literature on the subject.
Yeah.
Now, are you familiar with Kovalevsky's theory of supportive denial?
Yeah, no, I'm not sure.
Well, in a situation where the accused is an outwardly gentle, law-abiding person who does not fulfill the normal stereotype of the psychotic with homicidal tendencies, his immediate personal community will weave a protective web.
Yes, I think I understand.
Yes, to protect the murderer, yes, but also to protect their own emotional investment in him.
Yes, but even so...
Our faith in the cause in another human being dies hard. But fact, as Trevelyan wrote, is usually the cure of faith. So, motive? Under Perry Fullerton's body, this slip of paper. Please read it.
Maya, 500, P.F.
A note to himself. How he could get $500 from P.F. This Fox was a Maya, which he did.
Yes.
The knife itself, switchblade, blood-stained, and with his fingerprints on the handle.
Yes. Tell me, what's in that box? The one with the gift wrapping. It looks like something he bought at Julio's down the street.
Inside this gift wrap box was nothing.
Why would he bring a gift-wrapped box with nothing inside?
For symbolic reason. Perhaps because what he was truly bringing Perry Fullerton was death.
Yes.
And finally, this document, his confession, fully and freely given, in which he admits the murder. Well, Mr. Goodman?
To
prove murder, we must show the accused is guilty beyond the shadow of a doubt. Now, Are you still in that shadow, Mr. Goodman?
No. No, you're right. I didn't want to believe it, but how long can I insist the Earth is flat? Thank you, Lieutenant. Thank you, officer.
Morris!
I came over as fast as I could. Now, what is the matter, Vaughn? You're so excited.
Morris, I'm being framed.
For what?
For murder. I didn't to the apartment.
Yes, you did.
Who said so?
Who? You! You convinced me that you killed him. The knife, the fingerprints.
I thought I killed him.
You thought? How could you think?
Because I was making a natural assumption.
Oh, is that so?
I had every intention of killing him. Therefore, I went to Julio's. I purchased a knife. I went to the apartment. The next thing I knew, I was lying there beside his dead body on the floor, the knife in my hand, and so... Wouldn't it no natural to assume that I had accomplished my mission and killed him?
Yes, it would be natural.
But this morning, as I awoke from troubled slumber, I realized I did not kill him.
How could you realize?
That when I walked inside the door, he was already lying dead on the floor, and I fainted at the sight of the blood.
No, Vaughn. You convinced me the other day.
2 people were standing there in that room.
Oh, yes, I know. And they had just gotten off from a flying saucer. Oh, please, Vaughn.
I didn't kill him. Sally Joe. You know Sally Joe. She used to be our model. I fired her because she became, obese.
Or maybe she put on a little weight, but obese.
She was standing there with Adrian in the entire...
Could believe such a story.
A person who calls himself my friend could believe it.
I can't keep up with you. One day you're guilty, the next day you're innocent.
All right. Let me prove it to you that I am innocent. I went to Julio's to purchase the knife. It was a Damascene blade.
Oh, please.
This was to be the most artistic and exquisite killing in the entire history of prairie assassination.
Even when you talk about a knife, it makes me...
I would confront him and I would say, I have a gift. I shall unwrap it. I shall present it. Point first. And I would. But I fainted. You yourself, you know I faint at the sight of blood.
Sheldon says it won't be too bad. You can plead temporary insanity.
But you see, I couldn't have killed him unless and until I could make him change his shirt.
Now, what is this?
Morris. His shirt was flamingo pinforth. His blood was bright red. Look, truthfully, the sight of that atrocious clash in colors is what made me pass out.
But as you said yourself, the blood you don't see till afterwards.
No, Morris, not I. Had he been alive when I entered the flat, had I held the knife to his breast, I would have seen the red blood before it gushed forth to stain the pink shirt. I, a designer, see things before they exist.
Well, then, Vaughn, how...
Morris, have you ever known me to mix pink? Believe me. Oh, I'm ill. I just can't think of it.
Vaughn, will you please shut up? A person can't hear himself think.
Morris, have I ever lied to you?
Oh, constantly. I don't mind. It's part of your genes.
I wanted to kill him. I bought the knife, but I never even unwrapped the package. He was dead when I got there. I'm innocent, Morris. Believe me, Morris. You must believe me.
I understand, Mr. Goodman, and there is also an extensive history on that subject.
Is that so, Lieutenant?
Have you read Feuerbacher on immaculate cancellation?
Well, I couldn't be sure.
Unwilling to face the fact of murder, the worst of crimes, the subject will cancel the memory, and thus cleanse himself of guilt.
What you're saying is, he's telling a lie.
Because he cannot face the enormity of the deed.
One thing he said made sense. He couldn't stab a man who was wearing a bright pink shirt. The colors would clash.
You're saying he wouldn't violate his artistic principles?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Why not? He was willing to violate his moral ones.
I believe him.
Here is the knife with his fingerprint.
I know, but yet he says he brought it there in that box and never even took it out.
Fingerprints, blood stains. These are the facts which tell us otherwise.
The knife. Now wait. It's a switchblade knife, no?
Yes.
It's the truth. What is you would call highly artistic?
No, but you would call it highly effective.
This?
This is the knife he bought?
Why not? It's good enough to do the job.
You lied to me.
I swear to you, Morris, I told you the truth.
What is this nonsense about an artistic knife with a whatever you call it, blade?
It's true.
I saw the knife. It had your fingerprints on it.
Somebody placed them there while I was unconscious. Holy.
Common, ordinary, everyday switchblade knife that any common, ordinary, everyday hoodlum would use.
Impossible! Here, I'll show you. I have the sales slip from Julio. Well, I don't have it with me. They took everything out of my pocket.
Vaughn, please, you should really tell me the truth.
But it's true! Ask Julio. He'll tell you. Just ask Julio.
You know, Vaughn, he walks up the aisle and you there and pounds his fist on the counter. He is going to kill Perry Fullerton. Can I sell him a knife? And so you sold him a knife. Oh, Julio. How could you sell him a knife? He was behaving like a maniac. Morris, how can you say such a thing about me? But you did sell him a knife. You knew he was ready to kill, and you sold him a knife. I sold it to him, and I didn't sell it to him. At the same time? At one at the same time. You realize we're discussing a physical impossibility? Listen to him. Cop. He picks out this dagger. Genuine. Made in Toledo. Not Ohio. Spain. Continue. And he wants it gift wrapped. This much I know without you. What you don't know is how I gift wrap it. I gave it to Regina. Oh, she still works? I thought she got married. And the receipt. I write the letters C.O.P. Cop. That's spelled cop. It also stands for cooling off period. When I sell an angry person a weapon, I make sure he don't walk out of the great idea. He can commit murder on the spot. So what do? I give the signal to Regina not to put it in a box. So she gift wraps an empty package. A day or two later, the customer comes back, but he ain't angry enough to kill anybody anymore. So what you're telling me is he walked out of here without the knife. Great idea, Morris, no? So he never used it to kill Perry. How could he use it to kill Perry? Still in the store. And he was telling me the truth. He didn't kill Perry. But I'll have to do to possible.
Well, you knew it all along. But then, of course, you were there when it happened. Remember, Morris is trying to put it all together out of thin air, and he isn't even a police officer. What is Morris going to do to convince people of Vaughn's innocence? With ethereal characters like Vaughn, there's really nothing solid to hold on to. Yesterday, Vaughn was guilty. Today, Vaughn lost. Will the pendulum swing again tomorrow? We still have a third act. Perry Fullerton cheated two people. He stole a design from Vaughn Lemaire, and he welched on a bet he owed to bookmaker Adrian Smollett. Both Vaughn and Adrian were furious enough to kill him, and while Adrian committed the murder, poor Vaughn is getting the blame, thus proving the old proverb, the early bird gets the credit.
But, Lieutenant, he didn't even have a knife.
I'm afraid he did, Mr. Goodman. It's here on the table.
That isn't the knife he bought from Julio. Julio didn't put the knife in the package.
Precisely, Mr. Goodman. And when Vaughn discovered the package was empty, he picked up another knife, this knife, the bloodstained knife with his fingerprints on it.
But he swears that he saw Sally Joe Crabtree and Mr. Adrian Smollett with others in the room. And Perry was already dead on the floor when he arrived.
There is an extensive literature on the subject, Mr. Goodman.
I should have known.
Have you heard Tillinghast on compulsive psychotic association?
No.
I suppose you could say it means misery loves company. The man in trouble tries to involve others.
You say he's lying, huh?
He's fantasizing.
But he says he saw them.
We asked Miss Crabtree and Mr. Smollett to come in for questioning.
And what happened?
They were out of town these past 3 days. They only returned this morning.
Lieutenant, I am a judge of character. I tell you, and you heard it here first, that Vaughn Lemaire is not guilty. Morris.
Hello, Julio.
Morris, when a man eats lunch, he should have a smile on his face.
With this weight on my heart, how can I have a smile on my face?
One?
Julio, he was like a son to me.
He was a good figure. I say that much for him. What do you mean was? You talk like he's dead. They want to put him away, Morris. He's so fun and close.
While there is life, there's hope. But is that enough?
Hey, listen. Do you want to bet on a horse?
Did I ever bet on a horse in my life?
You please, Morris. That's the secret of keeping young. This is a horse you, in particular, should bet on.
Be good enough to explain why I should violate the principles of a lifetime.
Because of the horse's name.
Yes?
This horse is called Maya.
Intelligent girl.
I-A.
Hey, that was the name of Bond's design.
There's a horse called Maya also.
I never heard of him.
I think he's a horse.
You mean lady horses also run? Along with the men?
That's what I understand.
Huh? Only in America?
No, Puerto Rico too.
A horse called Maya. I can't get over it.
Joaquin, she read the papers a lot.
I always said you was an intelligent girl.
She read the one ads to find a job for her husband.
The actor.
The one ads are near the racing pages, and there she sees a horse. Maya. He's gonna race at Southern Gardens.
I never heard of it.
Me neither. He's somewhere in Louisiana.
Maya is also a racehorse.
What?
Well, right now it's only aha. Maybe later it'll be something else.
Morris, I swear to you, I did not kill him.
But he is dead.
Well, of course.
Somebody had to kill him.
But it wasn't me.
Then who else could it be?
Are you asking me, Morris?
Is there somebody else sitting in this cell that I could ask?
By a detective.
Am I? For the last week I haven't been in the shop even.
I don't know who could have killed him.
Tell me, did he owe money?
He's dead, and I must protect his name.
Then I say goodbye right now.
Morris, he didn't know what he was doing. You see, he was desperate. He needed $500. I refused him. That's why he stole the Maya.
Tell me, did he bet on...
Oh, can't we leave his memory green?
Yes or no?
Oh, yes. Morris, why this inquisition?
This man, this Adrian Smollett, what does he do?
I think he's a gambler.
Now it fits. Now it's a perfect size 10.
What are you saying, Morris?
But my problem is, how do I sell it?
Be right with you, sugar.
Perry.
Oh, it's Morris.
May I come in?
Well, certainly, Morris.
Well, it's a very nice-looking place.
Thank you, Morris.
I haven't had a chance yet to say how sorry I am about Perry. After all, you and Perry...
Thank you again, Morris. You're so sweet.
I wonder, could you do me a small favor? And I saw...
You're delighted, Morris.
Well, you see, this is something new to me.
Well, you sound like a man who's going to attempt something naughty.
Oh, well, Sally Joe, for me it would be naughty. I think I want to bet on a horse.
Morris.
Well, shouldn't a man have some fun from life?
Well, absolutely.
I was reading in the papers and I saw the name of a horse. It runs somewhere, I don't know, way down in the South.
Oh, honey, they're the best.
A horse named, I can't get over it. Could you believe Perry let him rent this horse?
Well, sugar, I'd have to know it first, wouldn't I?
Maya.
Maya. But that's...
That's what?
Oh, nothing. It's just a coincidence.
Isn't it? True, it was stolen. No, let us not say that. He's dead, poor Perry. Let him rest. Anyhow, it was Vaughn's greatest design. And now I see a horse named Maya. Isn't this fate?
Let me see the paper, sugar. Oh, yeah, here she is at Southern Gardens. Oh, my goodness, she's running at 32 to 1.
Is that a fact? So let me see now. For $500...
$500?
I should get back $16,000.
Well, it'll make up a little bit for what we lost on the Maya.
You want to bet $500?
Is it too small a bet?
No, I think it's just fine.
I was wondering if you could do me a favor.
Oh, yes, of course, a favor.
Well, you see, I don't know any bookmakers. I mean, after all.
Oh, I understand.
So I was wondering if you...
Well, certainly. You want me to call one?
On the telephone? It was like a taxi cab.
Well, it's the easiest thing to do. You just pick up the phone and then you get right through. Now, you hold on just a minute.
Yeah,
Sally Joe. A gentleman's here. Wants to place a little bet.
the jump
18 carat.
good for the dough.
Very solid.
Put 'em on.
Morris?
Oh, yes, thank you. Hello? With whom am I speaking?
That don't matter. Just say your piece.
Oh, there's a horse called Maya.
Running into fifth at Southern Gardens, 32-1 and carrying 106 pounds. How much you want?
Will $500 be all right?
To win?
Of course to win. What then, to lose?
Both times in 10 minutes. 500 on Maya. What's your initials?
Morris Goodman, MG.
Stay near that phone. I'll call you back. Got it on you?
It's for you, sugar. Answer it.
Hello, Morris Goodman speaking.
She run out of the money.
Oh, what does that mean?
It means you lose.
Oh.
It also means you gotta pay me 5 big bills.
Yeah, I understand.
You got it on you?
Would I bet if I didn't?
You are a man in a million. Stay there. I'll be right over. You got my 500?
Ah, what a business. How quick money changes hands.
You're new, huh? You got my 5?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How could you prove I made such a bet?
I got it written down.
You write down every time somebody makes a bet with you.
Don't you keep a record in your business who owes what?
Well, I got an accountant. I keep books. What have you got?
5
Slips?
slips of paper.
Oh.
Do you deny you made the bet?
Oh, no, I made it.
Then hand over my 5.
Could I see my slip first?
What do you want it for?
Oh, souvenir.
Okay. Yeah.
Maya, 500 MG. Huh. It's an expensive slip of paper.
Yeah. Come on, Morris. Hand over my dough.
You are under...
What?
Sugar.
What kind of joke?
It's no joke. I'm serious.
You chump. Did you ring in a cop on me?
Sugar, it's Morris Goodman.
I am making what is known as a citizen's arrest. Any citizen is
Listen,
empowered...
I don't like this. Give me my dough or you're gonna like it a lot less.
I am arresting you for the murder of Perry Fullerton.
Hey, wait a minute.
Now, you want to be careful, Mr. Goodman.
Listen, Morris, I can take a joke.
You were here and you killed him.
Yeah.
And Orman says he saw both of you here.
Why shouldn't he say that?
It's his word against ours.
We were in Atlantic City.
Well, you make sure you can prove it. Where did you stay, huh? With whom? Have you got receipts, tickets?
I think I'm gonna have to
Ray wrote to him.
for this chump.
Don't be crazy, Hadrian. What can he prove?
I can prove that this slip of paper of yours is exactly the same as the one that was found on the floor under Perry Fullerton's body. It's the exact same paper, the exact same handwriting. Yours.
Oh, I gotta kill this clown now.
Lieutenant Valentine thinks it's a note Perry wrote to himself. He thinks Maya 500 PF means Personality Fox would pay him $500 for the Maya. But this is a bet slip. He's not slip. PF is Perry Fullerton.
He's too smart, too smart.
You can't kill him here.
Oh, we'll take him someplace quiet. All right, you get moving, chump, and don't make a noise.
You certainly have enough mind.
Just stay close to me and shut up. Where's everybody going?
Look out for him, Julio.
He's no trouble. You saw Morris. We one hand. What are we doing?
We're making a citizen's arrest.
Hey, that's fun. We should do this more often. In the face of all.
Once is enough for me. Lieutenant, How fast can I get Vaughn out? He has to get back to work.
Oh, the papers won't take more than half an hour.
Our fall showing is less than a week away.
Tell me, Mr. Goodman, how were you able to perceive the salient facts? How could you, in the face of all this apparent evidence, believe that Vaughn was innocent?
Well, Lieutenant, how could he mix red with pink?
There must have been something.
Lieutenant, there's an extensive literature written on the subject. Have you ever heard the poem that says, "Let me clasp his hand and call him friend, and I'll stand by his side till the bitter end"?
Who wrote that?
Who do you think? Morris Goodman.
This has been a story of friends. Friends who were loyal and friends who were false. Friends. They make living possible, but also can make living impossible. The book tells us that a faithful friend is the medicine of life, and while medicines cure, they can also kill. Friends, for better, for worse, who can do without them? Since we cannot do without you, I shall be back in just a few moments. To look upon. Vanity of vanity, said the preacher. All is vanity. And our story was based on one of mankind's greatest vanities, the adornment of the body. And yet, is it so sinful for a woman to wish to appear lovely? After all, isn't a well-dressed woman sweeter to look upon? Besides, it gives gainful employment to so many people, and it has given us a subject for a tale of murder. Our next cast included Arnold Stang, Norman Rose, Jackson Beck, Earl Hammond, and Joan Shea. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Tonight's WR Mystery Theater was also brought to you in part by ShopRite Supermarkets, where you get a lot more for a little less. The preceding program was furnished by...
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Gold, it shines like fire blazing in the night, supreme of lordly wealth. Yes, gold throughout history has kindled the hottest, most ravaging fires known to humanity. It has burned away men, women, cities, entire civilizations. How can it generate such all-consuming heat, such awesome power? After all, it is such a pale, soft metal.
Do you know how much gold there's said to be? A ton.
I don't believe it.
Do you know how much a ton of gold is worth at today's prices?
That's immaterial. Don't you realize it's a wild goose chase?
Yes. But at least it's for a golden goose.
Our mystery drama, A Ton of Gold, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Earl Hammond and Ralph Bell. I'll be back shortly with Act One. There are ties that bind us to each other. And of them all, which are the strongest? Love? Loyalty? Fear? Custom? Some of us go through a lifetime without ever putting any of them to the test. A battered, travel-stained Jeep bounces along the rocky desert road. We're in a high and lonely area of western New Mexico. Nothing much lives here except
sagebrush, cactus, rattlesnakes, and a few Yahweh Indians. And one of them is a man of about 50 who is called Crazy Joe. Right now, he is sitting under a tattered awning of a ramshackle general store and filling station, watching the Jeep off in the distance as it slowly comes closer.
Now, what is this fella doing out of me today? Well, takes all kinds. Hey, Rosetta, you want to come out here?
Hi. Can I get some gas?
Sure.
Well,
what?
I thought you said I could get some gas.
Well, you can.
When?
When?
You're just sitting there.
Well, I know I'm sitting here. I sure ain't going to sit out there in the sun.
Yes, but how am I going to get my gas?
Rosetta, tell her how much you want.
Fill it, please, miss.
Hey, mister.
Yes, what is it?
You don't live longer. Hey, why don't you get out of the sun, huh?
If this young lady can put up with it, so can I.
Oh, I see. That's what's bothering
Who
you.
says anything's bothering me?
You're thinking, here's this lazy, no-account, shiftless old bum sitting back and letting this poor, skinny little girl do all the work.
I never said that.
Well, I didn't say you said it. I said you're thinking it. You'd rather I did it. But if I did it, I wouldn't have no reason to hire her to do it, and she wouldn't have a job and who'd support her 5 kids, huh? You?
Could I get something to drink?
We got cold beer and soda pop.
I would like something without sugars, sweeteners, salts, and carbohydrates. Do you have any water?
Rosetta, when you're finished, bring him a glass. Hey, what's he got there now? 8 gallons?
Accept credit cards?
Yeah, we'll take it inside and write it up, Rosetta.
Here, Mrs. That little girl, she has 5 children?
Number 6 on the way.
She doesn't talk very much, does she?
Well, that's because she's got nothing to say.
How far am I from the Yahweh Indian Reservation?
You're on it.
Oh. I wonder if you could help me. I'm looking for a man of Yahweh. I don't know if he still lives around here. He may not even be alive. The truth is, I don't know if he ever existed.
You know what I think? I think you're looking for me.
You?
You want a fella named Joe Raincloud, huh?
Joe Raincloud?
Yeah, also known as Crazy Joe.
You're Crazy Joe?
Yeah. I can always tell when you fellas come around.
What do you mean by you fellas?
Treasure hunters?
Oh, but I'm not a treasure hunter.
Oh, no?
I'm a professor of archaeology.
Well, comes the same thing in the end.
My name is Doughty, Dr. Edwin D. Doughty. Mention was made of you in a monograph written by a Professor Zellman. You're supposed to know where the Zamora gold is hidden.
I do.
If you'll guide me to it, I'll be willing to divide it with you.
If I wanted to have the gold, I could take it all for myself now, couldn't I?
Why don't you want the gold?
You know why? There's a curse on it. Everyone who's tried to take it away has died.
Well, I don't believe that.
Well, nobody believes it. Round here, nobody even believes the gold exists. That's why they call me Crazy Joe. You take my advice. You just forget it.
Could I hire you to lead me to the gold?
As long as you understand that you won't come back alive.
All right, I shall be ready to start in exactly 1 week.
Oh, I'll be here. Yep, here was the latest. And no way I could stop him. The idea of all that gold, I guess it just unhinges him. I tell him it's cursed by all the dead spirits of all the murdered Yahweh people. You can't take it away. But the minute you say words like curse and spirits, people figure you're a nut. So what happens to them? They die, all of them. And this one, what's his name? Doughty? Well, he's going to be next. Right now, he's gone home to make all the preparations for the trip. I hope he remembers to make out his will.
But, darling, it will be quite an experience.
I'm not sure I want such an experience.
I need you.
What for?
To keep my notes and records.
You'll have your assistant.
Oh, Walter will be too busy with other details.
Oh, is Walter coming?
Yes, of course.
Well, why do I have to go?
I need someone I can trust. Absolutely. He's right on time. I'll get it. Walter, come on in. Good evening, Professor. Mrs. Doughty. I have wonderful news. I found him. Him? Joe Raincloud. Crazy Joe. Oh. He agreed to guide us to the treasure. We're to meet him Friday morning. But it doesn't make sense. Walter, my mind is made up. Mrs. Doughty, do you know what he's talking about?
A very hot, dusty, uncomfortable journey in the desert. A rumor of some ancient buried treasure. A fool's errand, without a doubt.
My dear, almost every archaeological expedition begins as a fool's errand. But this surpasses them all. A man of questionable sanity, a Dr. Zellman. Zellman was one of the most competent, trustworthy... He wrote about a revolt of Indian gold miners. A shipment of gold was being ready for transport to Spain. The Indians rose up in rebellion, seized the gold, and made their way deep into the wilderness, where they managed to hide it. Now, why is that so difficult to believe? What's hardest of all to believe is that this Indian, this crazy Joe, knows where the gold is hidden and hasn't taken it for himself. He believes the gold is cursed. Why? Because it brought death to so many thousands of Yahweh men, women, and children. Well, really, practically destroyed the tribe. And you believe him? Yes.
How much gold is there supposed to be?
Zellman says close to a ton.
A ton of gold? Well, how much would a ton of gold be worth?
Today? Oh, $15, $16 million.
$16 million? Well, now that sounds interesting. Till now, we've been sweating in the tropics and freezing in the Arctic, looking for bits of stone and bone.
Mrs. Doughty, don't you realize it's a wild goose chase?
Yes, but at least it's for a golden goose.
And this is my wife, Mrs. Doughty, and my assistant, Mr. Walter Stafford. This is Joe Raincloud.
You can all call me Crazy Joe.
Are you saying that gold is there?
Yes, sir.
You've seen it personally?
Yes, ma'am.
I think we're ready. Ruth here, will you ride in the Jeep with Walter? I'm sure it'll be more comfortable. Joe and I will follow in the truck.
Before we go, it's only fair for me to tell you folks that you're not coming back.
Why do you say that?
You'll be dead.
Edwin, what is this man talking about?
No, dearest, it's just a superstition.
It ain't a superstition. It's fact. It's a curse that's been put on the gold by the spirits of the Yahweh people.
Well, if that's the extent of the problem...
I believe we had better start.
Okay. But nobody can say they wasn't warned.
Joe, how long should it take?
3, 4 days.
You mean it's that far?
Well, in a couple of hours, we're going to head up the mountains. Now, it ain't going to be a road like this. There ain't going to be any road at all, most places. I am sorry that you insist on going, Professor.
I knew Zellman. Did you show him the gold?
Yeah.
Well, he came back alive to write about it, didn't he?
He decided not to take any of it.
Why?
He believed me. He took my advice, and he left it.
Joe, gold does not have to be used for evil.
Yeah?
It can be used to do good.
You can't prove that by the Yahweh people.
But I intend to use it for good.
Oh? Is that so?
I intend to establish a research foundation. Oh, I will take a modest stipend, but I'm basically a man of simple taste.
How about your wife? Does she have simple taste, too?
I can generally convince Ruth that I am right.
And how about your assistant, this Walter Stafford fellow?
He is as dedicated to research as I am. Now, what do you think?
What do I think?
About our chances of returning alive with the treasure. You see, I don't completely rule out your story about the curse.
You don't?
I've studied primitive peoples like the Yahwehs all over the world.
Primitive peoples, huh?
I have every intention of placating the ancient spirits of your people.
How's that?
I will tell them that much of this gold will be used to better the lot of the remnants of the Yahweh people.
Well, I am sure they'd be glad to hear that.
So you see, Joe, I don't think I have anything to fear from so-called supernatural forces.
Well, maybe he had nothing to fear from supernatural forces. But if I was him, I'd worry about natural forces. I looked ahead at the two of them in the Jeep in front of us. The wife, the assistant, and I turned to look at the professor. Now, he was a man older than me, every bit 60. The wife, well, she could have been more than 35, 40 tops. The assistant, maybe 30. Now, the two of them managed to give the impression that they didn't like each other, but the way they were sitting next to each other, I didn't seem to get that idea at all.
Well, that night we made camp. After supper, the professor fell fast asleep. After a while, I dozed off myself. Now, did I dream this, or did I actually hear it?
Walter,
What is it?
can't you sleep either?
No. Shall we go for a walk?
No.
Why not?
Suppose he wakes up and sees we're missing.
What if he does? He'd never suspect anything.
Well, what about the Indian?
If you ask me, the Indian knows already.
How could he know?
I think it's obvious to almost everyone except your husband.
Walter, why did you agree to come on the trip? If he'd gone alone, we could have had such a good time by ourselves at home.
How can you even ask, Ruth? You know I'm completely dependent on his sponsorship.
I know, and I hate it. Well, maybe.
Maybe what? I need his recommendation for the teaching post, and that's all there is to it.
If you had a ton of gold, you wouldn't have to teach, would you?
No. I would say not.
And if I had a ton of gold, I wouldn't have to be his wife either.
And on such statements of expectation, let us end our first act. So, what do we know? We know there is a deception in domestic arrangements as far as the professor, his wife, and his assistant are concerned. We know that there may be a considerable sum of money in the offing. We know that 4 people have started out on this expedition. Are you beginning to get the feeling that less than that number may return? Wait for Act 2. It was the celebrated Honoré de Balzac who claimed that it was impossible for most married men to keep their wives perfectly happy. Therefore, we find that many of them have what can be charitably labeled as assistants. Most husbands are blissfully unaware of this state of affairs. Professor Edwin Doughty has an assistant in his department of archaeology in the college. Little does the good professor realize that the assistant also assists him at home. But back to the narrator of our story, a certain Joe Raincloud. On the second day, we were in the mountains. Rugged, rocky country. I knew the trail. I'd been here before with other people. It was hard going. I'm pretty sure I was right about them, the wife and the assistant. And so I figured it was time to go to work.
Oh, what beautiful berries. What are they, Joe?
Hollandina.
Oh, what's that?
An old Indian name.
What does it mean?
Silent vengeance.
Silent vengeance?
Yeah. Very poisonous.
Oh, and I was about to eat one.
It's a good thing you didn't.
But why is it called silent vengeance?
Well, it was used by the women. You know, a wife might suspect her husband was making love to another girl, but she wouldn't say nothing. But one night she might squeeze the juice of some of these berries into the old man's supper. And very soon they'd just keel over quietly.
You mean he'd be dead?
Dead and gone.
A Hollandina berry. And it's such a beautiful, bright red color.
So is blood. Joe? Yes, Professor? You think we'll be there tomorrow? Tomorrow, next day, what's the difference? Gold's been there almost for 100 years. Another day or two won't matter. You mean there's a place where there's a ton of gold, and you're saying we'll be there tomorrow or the next night? Now, Walter, we've already agreed that gold exists. We haven't agreed, sir. I've come because, well, that's the way you wanted it. We're traversing the ancient road, are we not, Joe? Yeah. What road? The road of the rebellion, as Zelman termed it in his monograph. There was a medicine man of the Yahweh people, and one morning he said, "My brothers, too long have we lived as slaves. Let us die like men." And they turned on the overseers and they killed them. You see, Walter, how each nation has a similar legend? Ours is no legend. Ours is the truth. Well, of course, Joe, of course. Well, here's the one thing I don't understand. Why did the Indians take the gold? It had no value for them the way it did for the white man. Why not just make good that escape? Well, I'll tell you why. They kept the gold in order to destroy Garcilaso de Zamora. Now, he was the cruelest of all the Spanish conquistadores. Garcilaso, the butcher. He had to return to Spain to report the loss of the gold. Well, King Philip didn't believe him. He thought it was a scheme whereby Garcilaso could keep the gold for himself. So Garcilaso was hanged, drawn, and quartered, and the Yahweh people were avenged.
Where is the gold right now?
In a cave where the Yahweh people placed it, deep in the ground.
What form is it in?
Just it was found in the mine. Dust. Just like all the people who mined it are now dust. King Philip of Spain is also dust, and his dreams of conquest are dust. With this gold, he could have created an armada that was twice the size of the one he sent against England. An armada that could have won.
How do you know all this, Joe?
Well, these are stories that every Yahweh learns as he grows up. You know, he hears them when his mother sings him to sleep. He hears them at the council fires. We, the Yahweh, the smallest, the weakest of all the tribes, we changed the history of the white man in Europe. We defeated the Spanish Armada. And we are avenged. Wait, the fire's going out. I better get some more wood.
Well, do you believe him now, Walter?
I believe him. Yes, I believe him. But why is he leading us to the gold? I'd already spoken for wife. Now it's time to see about the assistant. Was I right about him? I had to be right. There was no other way to look at it. Hey, you want to give me a hand?
What is it?
Start the engine. I want to check on the radiator.
All right.
Yeah, all right, you shut her off now.
Was there a problem?
Well, I'm just making sure that we're not going to have one.
We ought to be there tonight, then.
Well, if we don't fall off a cliff. Tell me something. What do you want to do with your share of the money?
My share?
Yeah, you and the professor and his wife. You decided how you're going to cut up the pie?
No, I hadn't thought about it.
Oh, who are you kidding, huh?
What do you mean?
Now, there's a ton of gold out there, and you mean you haven't thought about how much of it should be yours?
You don't understand. When we go out on an archaeological dig, we don't think of keeping what we find. It all goes to a museum.
Yeah, sure. As long as it's broken pots. Now, was it your idea that this ton of gold is going to go to a museum?
Well, as I say, I hadn't thought about it.
I guess he must have thought about it all morning, because when we stopped to have us a little bite of lunch and tried to get out of the heat of the day, all of a sudden...
Professor, about the gold.
Yes, Walter.
What are we going to do with it?
We're going to set up the Edwin Doughty Research Foundation.
With the entire amount?
Yes, of course.
And none of us is to get any of it for our own use?
Walter, that's certainly not in the scientific spirit.
But this is gold.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
This gold does not belong to you to do with as you see fit.
Walter, I'm afraid I don't understand.
You understand, all right.
Look, I am in charge of this expedition.
Who elected you?
Walter, I think you are forgetting yourself.
No. Maybe I'm remembering. I mean to have my share.
Your share?
There's 4 of us. Joe doesn't want any. Okay? That leaves 3 of us.
I think this is a pointless discussion.
I'm going to take a third, whether you like it or not.
A third, eh?
It should be a half. After all, you and Ruth are husband and wife.
Walter, I'm willing to forget this silly outburst.
There's nothing silly about it. I'm going to get what's coming to me.
I stretched out a canvas, and the professor took his nap. I was about to relax myself when I noticed that the wife and the assistant were missing. They must have taken a walk. Where? Then I saw them. They were down the hill a little ways, behind the truck. Now, if I moved carefully, I could get close enough to hear them without being seen.
Walter, why did you irritate him?
Certain things had to be set forth and understood.
He's determined to create this foundation of his. It will be the crowning achievement of his career.
Where does that leave you? Me. Us.
Walter, darling, he's not going to do it.
No, I heard that tone in his voice. He means it.
So? Are we going to let him?
I'm not.
How can you stop him?
I'm just going to take what I consider to be my fair share. He can't stop me.
I'm afraid he can.
That's impossible. I'm bigger and stronger. I'm half his age.
But he has something you don't.
What?
A gun.
A gun? He hates guns. He won't have one on an expedition, for any reason.
He's got a gun.
I can't believe it.
It's an automatic pistol. I saw him pack it away in his musette bag. You know, the one he carries with him all the time.
Why? Why does he have a gun?
It's an interesting question, isn't it?
It only means I'm going to have to take it away from him.
I knew about the gun. I had seen it in the bag as he sat beside me in the truck. Things were right on schedule. Maybe even a little bit ahead. And I sneaked back up the hill. I figured I could use a little nap myself. And when I woke up, I saw the professor was looking through some papers. Think it's time we got rolling? Where's Walter?
Down at the Jeep.
Well, you folks want to get moving, I'll start bringing the stuff down.
I'll be with you in a few minutes. I just want to go over these papers. Ruth, would you take a few notes, please?
The others will be down soon.
Will we be there by nightfall?
Yeah, just about. You gonna knock the old boy off?
What are you talking about?
I just asked a simple question.
Of all people.
What? And it only needs a simple answer. Yes or no. Now, you didn't say either one. Maybe you're not sure yet. Now, the only thing is, a ton of gold can usually win any argument.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I know what I'm talking about. Now, you should start thinking about a couple of things.
This discussion is in very bad taste.
Murder is always in bad taste. What are you going to do about her? Now, I know all about you and her. Two of you are cheating on him.
You're crazy.
Oh, that's right. I'm Crazy Joe. But she's a little older than you. She's the boss's wife. He don't take care of her in certain ways. You know what I mean. Now, you're young, you're good looking, and it had to happen. But now what? If you kill him, you're stuck with her for life. Now she's okay for now. But when you own a ton of gold, you can spread those wings, huh? Can you imagine the kind of dames you can have? Now, she gonna hold still for it? That's something to think about. No?
It is definitely something to think about, yes. The act of murder is usually simple. A quick blow, a single shot, a sudden thrust, and the deed is done. The complications usually set in afterwards. And just when you believe that it's all over, you discover it has only just begun. Our third act will begin shortly. While, unfortunately, we have many murders that are committed by criminals in the pursuit of their activities, it is also true that many more are committed by people who really cannot be considered as belonging to the criminal class. There are people who have never killed, who have never even conceived of killing, and who suddenly find themselves in a situation where they have lost all control, where the morality that has guided their conduct till now is suddenly swept away.
Yeah, how many times have I seen it happen? And I know I'm going to see it happen again. Well, we were getting ready for the last leg of the trip. That night, we would reach the cave and the gold. Now, she was sitting in the Jeep, and the professor just called over the assistant.
Walter, could you come over here for just a moment? There's the most interesting rock formation.
So, you're going to kill the professor, huh?
How dare you say that?
Well, if you dare to do it, I can dare to say it.
What gives you the right to make such a monstrous accusation?
Because it happens to be true. So, you kill him, And then what? You'll have the gold, sure. But you'll also have each other. Now, this young fella's not bad for now. He ain't no live wire. Now, you're going to have a ton of gold.
Millions of guys will be after you. The kind of guys you always dreamed about. But what's the use? You and Walter are going to be stuck with each other as long as you live.
We'd better be getting started, Joe. Are you ready?
Oh, yes, Professor. I guess we are all of us ready.
Is it much further?
Well, it looks like it's just about another mile.
Oh, then we're practically there.
Yeah, well, I was hoping to get there before dark. Hey, can I ask you something?
Of course.
Why do you have a gun?
Gun?
Yeah, the gun in your musette bag.
Oh, that gun. In case of snakes or wild animals?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, only if that's why you got it, I don't see why you don't wear it. So if you need it, it's handy. It's not going to do you much good packed away in a bag now, is it?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Oh, well, what do you plan to do? Kill them both?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
But maybe you figure that you have to kill them.
Are you aware of what you're saying?
It's the only way you could use the money the way you want to.
Joe, I'm afraid you've taken leave of your senses.
Maybe it has nothing to do with the gold. Maybe you found out about the two of them. Well, you have to know about them. You'd have to be deaf, dumb, and blind not to see it.
Maybe I have been.
Well, whatever it is, it's your own business. Just one little question. After you do it, what do you plan to do about me? Wasn't a bad question. But these three people, they were so full of themselves, they didn't stop to think about me. Well, sooner or later, they'd have to think about me. And of course, I was thinking about me all the time. Suddenly we were there. It was night. But there was a big desert moon, and the place was almost as bright as day. Well, we're here, folks.
Where is the cave?
It's behind those rocks.
How did the rocks get here?
The cave is very high and hollow. And I guess if you make a noise inside, you start vibrations, and it causes a rock slide.
Let's start getting the area cleared.
Why don't we have supper first, sir?
I'm not hungry. Nor am I.
It's going to take hours.
Well, the sooner we begin, the better. Joe, there are picks and shovels in the truck.
Well, why don't you men start working and I'll prepare supper?
You want to prepare supper, ma'am?
Well, I know it's your job, Joe, but I don't mind. Certainly not tonight.
Come on, what are we waiting for?
Hey, please. Please, now listen to me for a minute. I told you I'd bring you to the place, and I did. I also told you about the spirits of the Yahweh people.
If you'll forgive me, Joe, you're repeating yourself.
No, I only want to say this. Whether or not you come back home alive is up to you. The curse of the gold is either inside you now or it isn't. If it is, save yourselves. Drive out the curse. But they weren't listening. The gold, it was a fever. And a fever can kill. And that was the curse. But you couldn't talk to them. They worked and worked until the last rock was removed from in front of the cave. I kept watching each of them. She had built a fire. She was busy cooking. But I was watching her, every move she made. And I have to tell you, she made some pretty interesting moves. And then, finally, the last rock was pushed out of the way.
We did it. Let's get the lanterns and go inside.
Yeah, why don't we eat supper first?
Yes, that's a good idea. No, let's go inside first.
Oh, but everything's hot now and ready. Oh, the gold can wait. Come on, sit down, everyone. I've made a delicious stew.
Oh, that smells so good. I didn't know you were such a good cook.
Well, I'm not really. It's just that you're very hungry. Oh, Joe, would you pass me your plate, please?
No, thanks, ma'am. I'm not hungry now.
Are you sure I can't persuade you?
No, I'm kind of tired. Maybe later.
What a deliciously tart taste.
I watched real close. The two men were packing it away. But she didn't eat a single bite. A delicious, tart taste, the professor had said. That was the Hollandina berry. That delicious taste would stay with you for maybe an hour. And it would be the last taste you would ever know. Finally, they was finished. I noticed the professor put on his music bag. I guess that should have told me something.
Are we ready to enter the cave?
Let's go.
We'll each take a lantern. Joe, will you lead the way?
No.
No?
No, I can't go in there. It's taboo for me.
But you agreed to lead us to the gold.
Oh, you'll find it. It's maybe 20 feet inside against the wall. You'll see the leather sacks all piled up. You'll also see the bones.
What kind of bones?
The people who went there before you.
Oh.
If they're bones, they're dead. What can they do to you?
Walter, Rose, are you ready?
All right, follow me.
I'll be waiting out here. And remember, don't make any loud noises. Any kind of vibration can set up a rock slide. I don't think they heard a word I said. They rushed into the cave. Well, I followed them as far as the entrance. For a moment, they seemed to be chilled by the sight of the bones. But there was another sight that took first claim. Beside of them leather sacks, the seams of them had rotted away, and the bright yellow dust was sprinkled in heaps all over the floor. I listened. The cave was so high, so hollow, you could hear every word.
The gold. There's a ton of gold.
Gold! Gold!
Oh, don't shout. Listen, to what?
I didn't hear anything.
I thought I heard a rumbling. Joe's right. Better not make any noise.
I can't get over it. There is a ton of gold.
Yes, gold. And now it's time for us to have an accounting, Ruth. Walter?
What are you looking for, Professor? There's no point in rummaging around in your musette bag. If this pistol is what you're after, I've got it.
Walter!
When you weren't looking, Professor.
I see. Well, Walter, now what?
You said it was time for an accounting. I want half of the gold.
I see. And are you offering me the other half at pistol point?
No. The other half belongs to Ruth.
The two of you then have decided to kill me.
You had decided to kill us. That's why you brought the gun.
Do you feel you can trust each other? She has already betrayed her husband, and you have betrayed your employer, your friends. It's funny.
What's funny, Professor? It's going to be your last joke. We'd like to share it with you.
I can't talk very well.
It doesn't matter.
It's hard to breathe. The pain. The pain. Do you have a pain in your stomach? Do you?
A pain?
The joke. The last joke. It's a joke on both of us.
What are you talking about?
Is it hard for you to breathe? Don't you see? She did it.
What?
She poisoned us.
Poisoned?
That's the joke. It's on you. It's on me. She betrayed us both. She killed us. I can't move. I'm going to die.
Professor Dobby. He's dead. You killed him. And you killed me, too.
No, I swear, Walter. Believe me. Well, not you. Just him. I did it to save your life, don't you understand? He had the pistol. I didn't know you would steal it.
Can't breathe.
Point that gun at me, Walter, please.
There's a fire in my stomach.
No, darling, you're imagining it.
You killed me.
It's just his way of working on your imagination to destroy us. I didn't poison you. Why would I?
Because you want it all for yourself.
No.
Just like I want it all for myself.
Please, Walter, believe me.
No, Ruth. I'm dying. I know it. But before I die, I'm going to take you with me.
Please, Walter, don't shoot me, don't.
Stand still. I'll only take a second. It won't even hurt.
No!
Goodbye, Ruth. Goodbye.
Walter! It's the last ride. No, we will be still up in here forever.
Well, maybe not forever. Just until the next party comes along. And look for the treasures of Garcilaso de Zamora. It's a ton of gold. And it's here for the taking. The problem is, you've got the curse of the ancient spirits of the Yahweh people.
I'm not exactly sure that's the problem. The problem could be the curse that each of us carries. In some of us, it's right out there on the surface. In others, it's buried so deep, we hardly know we have it, until it's aroused by a desire we never knew before. I shall return shortly.
I can't see germs. How do I know they're there?
Well, you know all right.
Who are you?
I am Salmonella.
And I am his pal, Arnie.
Us germs live on meat and poultry and on foods made with eggs and dairy products. And when they're left out of room temperature for over 2 hours, we grow and grow.
And you germs make food taste bad, don't you?
Not necessarily.
No, we're sneaky. But after you've eaten food we've gotten to, you'll know.
Yeah, tummy cramps, headache, nausea, and also you...
Even Mithers, you're starting to gross me out.
Tough, kid. It's the germ's creed to spread food poisoning on an equal opportunity basis.
Yeah, to the high and the mighty, and to you.
Well, my mom knows how to outsmart you germs. I keep them hot, I'll keep them cold. Never let them sleep. Food poisoning, I keep my kitchen clean.
For a free booklet, write to Food Safety, U.S. Department of Agriculture, Washington 20250.
What is there in that pale, soft metal that enables it to rule the world? Who made the decision that gold should be the standard of value for all of us? And why do we continue to abide by it? Our story concerned a ton of gold. But if you were alone, isolated by a severe winter storm with temperatures below zero, if your life depended on keeping warm, would you rather have that ton of gold or a ton of coal? Our cast included Earl Hammond, Ralph Bell, Carol Teitel, and Gordon Gould. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Is it illegal to change one's name?
Ah, but it is suspicious. Now, madam, a hustle is a hustle. But to take advantage of a father's vulnerability...
I am only trying to help.
What you are doing is illegal.
Is it? I only promised I would reach his daughter spiritually, Lieutenant. I approach you filled with the spirit of cooperation.
This is a job for scientific police work.
Has scientific police work yielded any tangible results so far? Let me contact her spirit.
Contact her spirit?
You have not been able to contact her body.
Look, I really don't have time for this kind of nonsense.
Lieutenant, why do you fight me? Why do you refuse to open your mind to an infinite variety of other possibilities?
Madam, I am telling you, watch your step.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Come in. Welcome. I'm Tony Grimes. Today, a story of greed, driving ambition, betrayal, and murder. Sound interesting? Philosophers and psychologists have told us that the one desire that remains with us after everything else is burned to ashes
is the need for recognition. It is the compulsion to make the world recognize our work. Socrates, Galileo, Einstein have left their imprint on the pages of our history, and the world is better for their having been here. On the negative side of the ledger, in blood-red ink, we find the same driving ambition in the names of Attila the Hun, Jack the Ripper, Adolf Hitler. This is a tale of ambition. It is for you to judge on what side of the ledger it is to be recorded.
Huh? What's this?
Why, my drink. You mind?
Hey, look, mister. I came in here for a nice, quiet afternoon.
Harry Blass is my name.
Glass?
That's right. You know me?
Yeah. Take your free drink and split, mister.
Hey, get your grubby paws off me, copper. I only thought you could use a little money.
Hey, beat it, punk.
You'll be coming to me, Bert, begging for my help. Maybe then I won't want to listen. Our mystery drama, The Blood Red Ink, was written especially for Mystery Theatre by Sidney Sloan and stars Fred Gwynne. It is sponsored in part by Cat's Paw, Heels and Souls. I'll be back shortly with Act 1. Bert Gilbert wasn't in a very good mood that evening when he came home to supper. It had been a long and tiring day, full of dull police routine. The meeting with Harry Blass upset him. Blass was a small-time racketeer mixed up in a dozen or more dirty deals. Bert thought later that perhaps he should have played along with him, found out what Harry's angle was. But he was too worried to play cop. There was something else in the back of his mind that bothered him. He had recently taken the examination for detective. As yet, he had received no word on it.
I'll have the food on the table in a minute, Bert. Don't get impatient.
Okay. No hurry, Colin.
Want another beer while you're waiting?
No thanks. Mike dropped me off at the pub when we finished our tour.
I wondered why you were late.
I was only 20 minutes late coming in the door. Haven't I got a right to relax after a day driving around in a squad car?
You sure, Bert? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to criticize you. Here's dinner. Beef stew. Your favorite.
Yeah, beef stew. Thanks, Helen. That's just what I needed. Here, pass me a plate. I'm sorry I yelled at you.
Forget it. You feel better after dinner.
Yeah, I've got to be better. Couldn't be worse. I'm thinking about that exam. Why haven't I heard?
Oh, I just remembered. You have a letter from the board. Came this morning.
What? Where is it?
Sit right where you are. I'll get it. Yeah, here it is. Here you are, Bert. So, what does it say?
Yeah. You read it.
Oh, Bert. Well, don't be discouraged.
Discouraged? I ought to jump up and down with joy, huh? Open the windows and tell the whole neighborhood, right?
It's always next year. You can take it again.
Helen, I'm 35. I've been in the force 7 years. I haven't moved 1 inch up the ladder since I graduated from the academy.
35 isn't old.
Yeah, it's old when you're not moving ahead.
Come on, eat your dinner. It's getting cold. You'll be in a better mood after you've eaten.
Yeah,
Hey, I'll get it.
Sure.
Probably Myrna wants me to play bridge with the girls. Wednesday's our club day. Hello, Myrna.
Helen?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mike. I thought you were
there.
Yeah, he's here. Bert, it's Mike.
Okay, I'm coming. Yeah. Hi, Mike. What's up?
Me, I'm up. I got it. You're talking to Mike Culligan, Detective Third Class.
Hey, Mike, congratulations. You deserve it.
And congratulations to you, old buddy. Bert Gilbert and Mike Culligan together. Defenders of the faith, spoilers of crooks.
Mike, I didn't get it.
You what?
I washed out.
Well, you couldn't have. You coached me. You were the one who knew all the answers. You should have been on top of the list.
I should have been, yeah. I'm still flatfoot, Mike.
Come on, you can't let it get you down. Look, why don't you and Helen come out with Gretchen and me, and we'll celebrate?
Thanks, Mike, but I don't think tonight I'd be good company. Hello? Yeah, this is Patrolman 342987, Brett Gilbert. I'm calling Captain Sullivan. Yeah. Right, I'll hold. What? No, it's a personal matter. No, I'd like to tell it to Captain Sullivan himself. Okay, I'll put it in writing to him. Thanks.
He talked to you?
No, Mike. His secretary says for me to put it in writing to him.
Yeah, well, sure, he's a busy man.
Yeah, right, busy man, Mike. Right, put it in writing.
Yeah, well, why not?
I'll tell you why not. Because I want to see him face to face and ask him why I got passed over. 7 years, Mike. 7 years out of my life, and I can't get in to see the boss and ask a simple question.
Come on, you're making too much out of this, Bert.
You're a fine one to talk. In 7-8 days, you'll be out of this dull rat race. No more riding around the squad car for you. No more dull routine. You'll be wearing plain clothes, getting detectives made.
Look, come on, get back in the car. You're making a scene out here on the street.
So, what do I care? You get back in the car and leave me alone, huh?
I can't leave you, hear me? We haven't completed our tour of duty.
Tour of duty? Do I hate that cop lingo? Listen, old buddy. You complete our tour of duty, huh? I need a drink.
Bert, you asleep?
No.
Can I get you something? A glass of warm milk?
No, Helen, thanks.
You keep tossing and turning. You've got to get your rest.
What for?
You won't be fit for work tomorrow if you don't get some sleep.
Helen, I've been suspended.
What?
Suspended. You know what the word means.
How long?
5 days.
What for?
I quit work a little early last Tuesday.
You what?
I just felt like I couldn't work a minute more, so...
How early?
35 minutes.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I do. I'm tired and I'm fed up.
But you could have applied for a leave if you weren't feeling well. I'm sure they'd have given you time to get yourself together.
Yeah, well, I got the time. 5 days, suspended without pay.
Oh, Bert.
Helen, don't get upset. It got me what I wanted.
What?
I wanted to see Captain Sullivan. Ask him why I got passed over when the commissions were being handed out. He finally saw me, and I had a chance to tell him what I thought of the whole business.
You didn't say anything insulting.
No. I didn't insult him. But I got a little head up. Well, he listened to everything, and then he sat down at his desk and said he thought I needed a vacation. Without pay.
Oh, Bert. It's going to be on your record.
So what? Up to now, towing the line hasn't got me much, Helen. What have I got to lose? Huh? What's the idea? I didn't order another...
Buying you a drink, Copper.
Listen, I told you the last time what you could do with your drink, mister.
Blash is your name, Copper. Harry to my friends.
Why do I always find you crawling up my back?
Look, Copper, I'm not...
Then stop calling me Copper.
But you are a cop, ain't you? You ashamed of it?
Get lost.
I know a lot about you. I had my eyes on you for a long time.
I'm beginning to lose my patience
Now,
here.
wait a minute. I can help you.
And you want something from me in return? Huh? Listen, you come to the wrong guy. I have just been...
Suspended. I know.
How do you know that?
I got friends in the right places. I'm getting you back to work, and the suspension wiped off your record.
Big-time operator, huh?
Yeah. I just, like to do you a favor.
What?
One hand washes the other.
Oh. Who writes your material, huh?
What? Writes my what?
Forget it.
Look, I'm serious. You want to shake on it?
Look, Harry, if I shake hands with you, I count my fingers afterwards.
You got a sense of humor. I like that. Oh, we're going to get along. I'm going to make you glad I'm your friend. I got great plans for you.
Hello? Yeah? Where? I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Who is that, Bert?
Friend, wants me to come over to the bowling alley for an hour or so. You don't mind, do you?
You never bowl.
I just took it up. They have pool there, too. If we get tired of bowling, we can shoot a little pool.
Bert, this isn't like you. Do you realize this is the third time this week you've had some reason to go out after dinner?
Third time, huh? I really wasn't counting, Helen. How many weeks have I just sat here reading the paper or looking at the boob tube? How many times?
All right. I don't mean to argue, so go out. Just don't be too late. Got to be out of here tomorrow morning at 7, remember?
Look, it just occurred to me that you might have something on your mind. You don't think I'm running around with another woman, do you?
Bert, that never entered my mind.
Yeah, well, good. I'm not chasing around, Helen. You're still my girl after 8 years. Don't you forget it.
I know, darling. I know that.
Now, who can that be?
Hi, stranger.
Hey, Mike.
Where in the world have you been? I haven't heard from you or seen you in over 2 weeks. That's why I came over.
You know how it is. Hey, you big shot detectives don't cross our paths too often. You're too busy with important assignments.
Come on, old buddy, you're putting me on. Aren't you going to ask me in?
Mike, come in. Please, come in. Bert's only kidding.
But I'm not kidding.
Look, the reason I came over was to ask you guys to go to the movies with us. Gretchen's waiting in the car. And
Mike, I've got another engagement. But maybe Helen would like to go. But I've got to run right now. I'm 10 minutes late.
Can't you break that other engagement? I wanted to see you, talk to you.
Can't. Gotta go. Bye. See you later, Helen. Mike.
Whoa. Well, that was what I'd call kind of abrupt.
I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sure Bert didn't mean to be rude.
It was a good imitation. Well, Helen, what about it? You want to go to the movies with us?
No, thank you, Mike. But please forgive Bert. He's upset because he didn't make detective with you.
Yeah, I know. And I'm worried.
Well, he'll get over it.
It isn't what I'm worried about. Helen, I'm going to tell you something I shouldn't. Bert is my best friend and... Well, look, Helen, he's in trouble. Or he will be if he continues as he's going.
I don't understand.
He's hanging around being palsy-walsy with a slimy character by the name of Blass.
Mike, I'm sure you're wrong.
Hey, I wish I was. This Harry Blass guy is mixed up with 1,000 crooked deals, and he manages to slip out and around the law every single time the police catch up with him.
And you think Bert is involved with this man?
I know he is. Look, as a friend, I'm asking you to get him to stop seeing Blass. Immediately.
Oh, good Lord.
Please, remember I never said a word to you. He mustn't know that I talked to you.
Okay, Mike. You're a friend. A real friend.
Bert Gilbert has taken a dangerous step. His association with Harry Blass can only lead to dishonor and prison. He seems to believe that he can beat the law by jumping in, getting what he wants, and then quickly getting out. In his frustration and disappointment, he is forgetting the irreparable damage he will be doing to himself and his wife. We will be back shortly with Act 2. When Helen Gilbert heard that her husband was associating with underworld characters, she couldn't believe it. Bert had been an honest, hard-working police officer until he met with a big disappointment. He had flunked his examination for detective despite the fact that he had worked hard and knew all the answers well enough to coach his friend and fellow officer, Mike Culligan, who passed. He felt cheated, angry, and reckless.
I tell you, it's a piece of cake. I got it all laid out. Only one hitch.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Blas. Aren't you making a big mistake spilling all this to me? I'm a cop.
So what? You wouldn't like to grab off your pension money with one little job?
Pension money?
Look, you gotta wait 13 more years before you begin to collect, right?
How do you know how long?
I know. So you wait 13 years and you get your dough. They dribble it out to you in crumbs, a little piece of bread each month.
Yeah? And your way?
Big pieces of bread. Now. 3 or 4 times, and you're rich. In 6 months or less, you retire from the force. You can forget the pension.
Yeah?
You got more money than you ever thought you would have in your dreams. And you got it nice and safe, where no one can touch it, in a private Swiss bank account.
You make it sound easy.
It is, and it pays big.
But you said there was a hitch.
A little one.
Little? How little?
Someone has got to walk out with the stuff in his pocket.
Stuff?
Diamonds, Bert. A bag full, uncut, big, expensive diamonds. Impossible to trace. Look, you know 47th Street between 5th and 6th, right?
Sure, the biggest diamond center in the world.
Maybe. Amsterdam's the biggest. But here's the layout. You will be in the neighborhood in your squad car.
Wait a minute. How can I explain my being there?
Well, it's in the general area you patrol, right?
It's in the area.
Well, you will get a call on your car radio sending you to the scene of the crime.
Call?
A phony call. It'll be on our own shortwave transmitter, right in the neighborhood. No one will be hearing it but you. It'll sound official. We've got it all set up and we've tested it. It can't be heard in the next block.
Yeah, but it'll be hard to explain later.
That's where your partner comes in.
You're not going to include him in the deal?
Of course not. But, he becomes your alibi, you get it? He'll swear the call came from the official police dispatcher. He will think it's the real thing.
So how do we get the loot?
You go in, you catch the thief, arrest him. He slips the diamonds into your pocket. You get him outside and push him into the police car and call in and tell him you've made an arrest.
What about the thief?
He's clean as the snow. They've got nothing on him. Can't be identified. Fake wig, eyeglasses. He won't have the loot on him. No evidence. The wig and glasses get dumped into the garbage before you hit the street with him in cuffs. He's got no record. He spends the night in the slammer. Next day, his lawyer springs him, and you turn the diamonds over to me.
How?
There'll be a hot dog stand in front of the precinct station. You slip it to him as you pass. We'll take care of your cut as soon as we dispose of the diamonds.
Wait a minute. How do I know that I won't be the fall guy? Do all the dirty work and then get the blunt end of the stick.
Bert, you gotta trust me. We're a big organization. We do business in a legitimate way. We got help in the right place in case of trouble.
Okay. But, listen, Blas.
Yeah?
Don't try to pull a fast one on me.
Hello?
Helen, I won't be able to make it home for supper. I'm going to be a little late.
Where are you, Bert?
Don't ask me any questions. I'm with a friend. We're talking business.
But do you want me to hold supper till you come?
No, I said no. Don't you understand me?
Yes, Bert. So when will you get home?
When you see me come in the front door. Helen, are you still on the line?
Yes?
You crying?
I'm all right.
Helen, I'm sorry I was short with you. I'm a little tired.
It's okay. I understand.
Yeah. Okay, I'll see you later.
Bert?
Yeah?
Mike was here about 20 minutes ago. He called twice before to talk to you. He said for you to call him and meet him someplace. He said it was urgent.
Good old Mike, huh? So what's he doing, playing Sherlock Holmes?
Bert, he's your friend. You said it yourself, your best friend.
Yeah. Sure. I'll I'll call him, Helen. Bye. See you later.
Hey, Bert, I thought you were just going to call your wife.
That's what I did.
Took you an awfully long time.
You checking up on me? Because if you are, the whole deal's off. Either you trust me...
Oh, come on. You got a short fuse. Take it easy.
Well, stop breathing down my back, huh? I said we had a deal, and I meant it.
Just naturally careful, Bert. Sit down. You know, you do look a little worried.
Maybe I am. My old partner...
Mike Culligan?
Yeah. He's caught on that you and I have seen a lot of each other.
Yeah? So?
Well, he's a new detective. So he wants to look like one.
You talk to him?
Why not? Oh, nothing about our business.
You sure? Because if you did, he wouldn't like it.
He? Who is he?
Never mind.
Look, Blas, if you want me in on this thing, don't hold out on me, huh? I gotta know who's involved. I thought I was working with you. Now you let me know you got a boss.
I can't tell you that, Bert. He'll let you know who he is when he feels the time is right. As for your buddy Mike, I'm leaving it up to you to keep him out.
He's my friend. You wouldn't spill it if you did know.
You sure of him?
Absolutely. Have you settled on a date?
There's a big shipment coming in from South Africa on the 20th. We'll give him 2 days to check it out.
The 22nd?
Yeah, definite.
So how's your man going to get into the place? Security's pretty tough in that business.
We've been in touch from San Francisco. Phony setup from out there with a fancy letterhead. Our man will be arriving in New York on the night of the 21st. The next morning, he will arrive at their door with all his forged credentials and go right in.
So when do I come in?
When you answer the call from the police's dispatcher.
The one that you got set up, the fake.
Right. Like I told you the other day.
I just want to be sure.
Good. Keep checking, and, hey, keep an eye on your old buddy, Mike.
Another cup of coffee, Bert?
No, Helen, I've had all the coffee I want. I gotta run. What time is it? My watch is slow.
About 4 minutes to 7.
Oh, that gives me 4 minutes to get down the stairs and out of the car. My new partner, Pete, will be picking me up.
Goodbye, darling. Have a good day, and try to come home early.
Okay, darling, if you say so.
Hello, Bert.
Well, imagine meeting you on the stairs, Mike. What's up, detective?
I don't know what you're up to, Bert, but I can make a good guess.
Mike, you're my friend. My good friend. And I am now going to ask you to butt out of something that is no business of yours.
Look, I think it is my business. Number one, I'm a cop.
A detective.
Look, are you sore at me because I got it and you didn't?
Not at all.
I'm your friend. Once you said your best friend.
Mike.
I know you're mixed up in some rotten business with Blas. And I swear to you, friend or not, I'll get you.
You're even getting to talk like a detective. You're terrific. Good hunting, Sherlock.
Bert, I told you never to come here.
You left a telephone message with my wife.
But I didn't want to meet you here. At the bowling alley, I told her.
Yeah, I know. But I wanted to see your place. See how the better class lives. Hey, some joint you got here, Blas. A little flashy, but quite elegant. All in great taste.
Okay, you've seen it. Now get out. I'll meet you in 5 minutes. I'll let you out through the cellar door in the back.
What's all this cloak and dagger stuff? Hey, you jumpy?
Yeah, I'm jumpy. And you want to know why? Your buddy, Mike Culligan, has got a tap on my phone and yours.
A tap? You must be kidding. It's hard to get permission for a tap. How do you know?
Never mind. I know.
Oh, that's right. You have connections. Still, it's hard to believe.
It's real. I got it from a source I can trust.
Who?
Don't ask questions, and you'll live a lot longer.
Punk, Are you threatening me?
No, Bert. I ain't threatening you. You're important. The scam won't work without you. But don't ask me to tell you things that I can't give out. I told you that before. When it's the right time, you'll meet the key man.
Okay. That all you got to say? That you think our phones have been tapped?
No, think. It's for sure. Now, there is one other little thing we cover.
What?
Detective Culligan.
Okay. I'll handle it.
You sure you want to take care of it?
Wait a minute. What does that mean?
Well, he's getting too close, Bert. He'll blow the whole thing.
I told you, I'll take care of him.
How? Talk to him? Cut him in on a small piece? It won't work. He's straight. He won't play.
He's my friend. He won't do anything to hurt me.
Yeah? He's got a bug on your phone. I tell you, there's no other way but to
Now listen, Blass.
Bert, we don't take chances.
I'll get to him. Talk to him.
No good. There's only one way to stop him.
Okay, that's it. I'm through. You're asking me to be party to a murder. The murder of a man I have known since...
Let me tell you.
That wasn't what I agreed to, and I don't want it. Find somebody else.
All right. Look, personally, I ain't so hot about that kind of business either. It could be trouble. The boss wanted it. I didn't. He don't like, we should take chances. Look, I respect your feelings, Bert. It's something that's, kind of hard to live with after. You know what I mean?
You talk about murder as though you were planning a little fix on a horse race. I tell you, it's out. Or I am.
Okay, it's out, Bert.
You sure?
My word. I give you my word.
Your word.
I've been on the up and up with you. You know it.
Harry, I'm going to take your word. And I'm going to hold you to it. You and your boss both. You know what I mean?
Sure, no problem. All I gotta do is tell the boss. Tell him how you feel. He'll go along. Hey, Bert, he needs you.
Despite the fact that everything was working out as he had wanted it to, Bert was nervous. He had never in his life got involved in anything so upsetting. Even though he'd been on the police force for 7 years, and had faced dangers so regularly that it was almost commonplace. This was different. He was mixed up in a dirty business, something that all his moral values found repugnant. Nevertheless, he seemed determined to see it through. I'll be back shortly with Act 3. It is the night before the day is set for the robbery. Bert met Harry Blass on a street corner and he hailed a cab. Since Harry knew that his phone and Bert's were tapped, he varied his meeting place with Bert to make it impossible to set up any kind of trap. They ride in silence for some minutes and then Harry begins to give Bert his final instructions.
Now, Bert, at 18 minutes before 11 tomorrow morning, you will be turning off 5th into 47th Street.
I understand.
You will get the call on your radio at exactly 16 minutes before 11, the one we're setting up.
The phony one?
Yeah. It will come in maybe 5 minutes before the official call will come in.
5 minutes? That's not much time. With traffic, before we answer it, get up the elevator, it might take 10 minutes or more.
It's gotta be 5 minutes, no more. Or the rest of the police will be right in there with us.
Okay, I'll try to move.
I want to warn you. You'll have a different partner in your car tomorrow.
Wait a minute, what about Pete? He's been Mike's replacement.
He's off on another assignment.
I see. You manage that. What for?
I thought it might be better if you got a temporary new partner. Just out of the academy. Just got a badge and a revolver. We could go Friday.
Her?
Well, you don't mind, do you? Oh, good-looking dame. 27, 28.
And we got her through your friend?
Yeah. I told you I have connections in the right places.
And she knows what's going on?
She ain't in on nothing. Oh, yeah, something else. Your friend, Mike Culligan won't be around when all this happens.
What do you mean?
Relax, we got a good break. Culligan is in Arizona. Left this afternoon. Extradition business. He was sent to pick up a con out of Arizona State Prison and won't be back till Monday.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, Thanks.
Hey, don't thank me. Just coincidence.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Okay, give the cabbie your address and then we'll...
No. Better drop me at the pub. I'll have a beer, and I'll have an excuse for coming home late.
Oh, Bert.
Oh, Helen, sorry for being so late there.
It's all right, Bert. I'm getting used to it.
Helen, don't take that kind of tone.
I waited dinner for you. Then Mike arrived.
Mike? He came here? But he couldn't have. He left for Arizona.
As a change of plans, Bert.
Hey, Mike.
I called the warden in Arizona and told him I was delayed. I hope my change of plans hasn't disturbed you too much.
Change of plans? What plans?
Drop it, Bert. You know I was scheduled to go to Arizona, and you know why I was being sent out of town.
No, why? Look, I didn't invite you into my home, Detective Culligan, but I'm inviting you out right now.
Don't say anything you're going to regret.
Stay out of this, Helen. You, Culligan, out.
Bert, please.
Pardon me, Detective. I forgot to ask if you had a warrant to enter my house. Have you?
Now, Bert, you know I haven't.
No search warrant. No warrant for my arrest.
Bert.
Then what are you doing here? The door is open, Mr. Culligan.
Good night, Helen. Bert, you know, you once said to me, nothing worse than a dirty cop. Well, you were right, friend.
Turn into 47th, please.
Again, Bert? We just came around the block.
Come on. Turn before the light changes.
Okay, that's what you want. Traffic's so heavy it'll take us 10 minutes to get to 6th again.
You doing piecework, Grace, or do you work by the day?
I'm working by the day. But this is certainly a dull business.
What time have you got, Grace?
15 minutes to 11.
You're fast. I've got 19 minutes.
A little too early for lunch, Bert, don't you think?
Sector Able 12. Sector Able 12. You have a 1033.
Hey, that's a 1033 robbery in progress. Able 12 is that? That's it.
You learned your lessons. Good, Officer McKenzie.
47th Street, 25A West, 10th floor.
Hey, hit the lights and the siren. That's just right ahead. Hit the brakes.
What units are responding?
You stay in the car. Call in and tell them we're responding.
Okay, Bert.
Come on. Only 5 minutes. You gotta do it.
That way! He went that way, officer! He's got a gun!
Okay, stay where you are. Stay out of the hall. All it. Out of the hall. Hey, cop. Here, right here in the closet. Oh, yeah. Come on, shut the door. Okay, put the cuffs on me and let's go. Hey, where'd you ditch the Wiggins glasses, huh?
Garbage can. Garbage will be picked up by the morning. Not to worry. Come on, let's go.
Wait a minute. Where's the loot? You're supposed to give it to me, and I'm...
Yeah, look, signals changed. The stuff is already mailed in 4 pre-stamped manila envelopes.
Wait a minute. Blast told me...
Now, changed his mind. He didn't want to put you in any trouble. Look, if you don't have the stuff and I don't have it, we're in the clear.
So where was it mailed to?
Where? I don't know. I didn't look at the address. I just filled the envelopes like I was told to, sealed them, dropped them in the mailbox at the end of the hall. Goes right out down to the first floor. 3 o'clock mail pickup.
I see.
Look, what are we waiting for, copper? Take me out of here. Throw me in the slammer. Come on, I'm your prisoner.
Come in. Oh, come in, Bert. Yeah, come on in. I'm on long distance to San Francisco. I'll be within a minute. Hello. Yes, I'm still here. You got them? How many? 6, good. Jules International Limited, huh? Fancy name. Now, we want you to send us all you've got on them, and we'll send you what we've got. Right. Bye, Inspector. Sit down. Sit down, Bert.
Thank you, Captain.
I want to tell you, I think you've done a superb job.
Thank you.
Best kept secret in all the years I've been on the force. Had to let Lieutenant McInerney in on it at the last minute. Mike Culligan's new boss, you know, to get his cooperation on the Arizona thing. But outside of that, well, even your wife didn't know. Thought you were in trouble.
She was about to divorce me.
When I spoke to her just 10 minutes ago, she sort of broke down. Well, then she laughed and came immediately to your defense and said she never believed you were anything but good and decent.
Sounds like her. I did give her a bad time, though.
Well, I think we have the whole case wrapped up. You heard my conversation with San Francisco. Your thief is going to get a little surprise when his lawyer gets here. We found the wig and glasses, and there'll be no trouble getting absolute identification. Postal authorities cooperated and found the envelopes containing the diamonds, all $750,000 worth. Well, I hope you're proud of your efforts.
Yes, sir, but I still have one worry, sir.
No?
Maybe we jumped too quick. And the big shot, Blass's boss, will be warned and take off.
No. Your idea to flush him out worked. Sending out word that Mike was going to Arizona trapped him. He immediately got that information back to Blass. What he didn't know is that we had suspicions he might be the leak and put the arm on him right after he got the word out.
Who was it?
A man by the name of Reach. Works for the company who handles our electronic maintenance here at headquarters. He had access to all our information, and he yielded to temptation.
Then he wasn't the big boss.
No. I'd say a small but important cog in Blass's operations. Blass is the big man, and we'll have him within the hour.
He doesn't know that he's in any trouble?
Not an inkling. Everything was done so swiftly and without fuss that Blass couldn't possibly know. Lieutenant McInerney sent Mike Culligan to make the pinch.
Mike? Any backup?
Mac didn't think he needed any. Blass would be taken by surprise and...
No. He's dangerous, Captain. He just as soon kill someone as talk to them.
Who's there?
Open up, Harry. It's me, Bert.
Come on in, quick. Look, I told you that we had to stay away from each other.
Hey, I see you got yourself all packed. Like you're going away. Shame to leave this gorgeous apartment.
Yeah. Orders from the boss.
What's up? Trouble?
Look, don't be worried about your cut, see? You'll get it as soon as they get the stuff in Frisco and dispose of it.
I'm not worried.
It all went off perfect. Look, I know how you feel about the brand. I can give you a kind of down payment on your share. Yeah, I got some cash right here. And,
don't touch that drawer, Blass. Turn around. Nice and slow with your hands up.
What's the matter with you, Bert?
Mike Culligan came here. Not more than 10, 15 minutes ago.
Came here? Why?
Don't give me a performance, Blass. He came here to pick you up. What happened?
Look, Bert, you and me, we're partners.
Whatever gave you that idea, punk? You walked into a setup. We got all of you, including your plant, your mole, at headquarters. Now, where's my colleague, Mike Culligan?
How should I know? A little while ago, somebody came to the door. He banged on it, but I didn't answer. He went away.
Yeah, he would have never gone away. He is in this apartment.
Oh, yeah? Well, go ahead. Look around. He isn't here.
What's in this other room?
Nothing. Take a look.
Don't move. I'll open the door.
Oh, Bert. Bert, I'm hit. Mike. Blast. He's gonna get away. Get him, Bert.
Mike, I can't leave you like this. I'll call for an ambulance.
You're a cop, Bert. Get him for me. I'll be all right.
Okay, Mike. Blast! I see you. Down the stairwell. Stop or I'll shoot. Stop. Mike.
Come on in, Bert. I'm awake.
Doctor says I can only stay a few minutes.
Oh, boy, I owe you a big apology. Man, was I wrong. Captain Sullivan, Well, he was in this morning. He told me you're made detective.
Yeah, the slow way.
You got a big citation, too. Mayor's going to present it in front of City Hall with everyone watching.
Yeah, that's something I tried to get out of, but Helen said I got it.
You know what the mayor's going to say to you?
Nothing's worse than a dirty cop.
No, Bert. He was here today and I talked to him. He's going to say, there's nothing better than a clean cop.
Detective Third Class Bert Gilbert stood on the steps of City Hall with his head slightly bowed while the mayor read the citation. He was embarrassed by all the ceremony. Then he glanced up and caught the look in Helen's eyes as she watched her husband being honored. And he knew then that the look was worth all the embarrassment and discomfort. I'll be back shortly. So ends our tale, The Blood Red Ink. Bert Gilbert and Mike Culligan had the fire and ambition in them to make something of their lives, to gain recognition from their fellow men. Their names were not to be found on the negative side, the blood-red side of the ledger. Their names in great block letters could be found on the positive side. They had achieved what most men want, the knowledge that they had received the recognition for a job well done. Our cast included Fred Gwynn, Terry Keane, Roy Batista, and Bob Caliban. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Raven House Paperback Mysteries.
She was going to paint the king. He was going to set it up. And they were going to split $10,000. How was all this to come about? Find out tomorrow night.